Crack.
So after reviewing all of Cairo's trauma, anybody else want to share?
Yeah, you guys are 2 days out now from this spell.
Let's do it. Let's just. Actually, we get there. Yeah.
Therapist.
During the night, since I'm doing watch as usual, I'm gonna just do the replicate magic item ability. So I now have a cloak of elven kind.
Okay.
That looks like a poncho.
Sorry, do I have
Mexa Poncho.
the?
Can I choose the
holy? Holy? What? Sorry, go.
You
That's
like
not
to
next
use
turn.
your home.
Gee, thanks, gamer.
Who has
And my eyes have changed color to
Nice
yellow.
spell.
Ooh.
Again.
You're messing
Okay.
Hey, that's the first one. That's the
Faraday?
Faraday.
Faraday.
Right.
Think about it.
Really quick.
Wake up, glance.
Who has the bag of holding? Is that you?
Me? Wait.
You think you do?
I think you
I
have
have
holding.
Everything from our last.
So, the card you pulled is called Ray of Hope. That means that you guys have had a phenomenal day on the road.
But
It's almost like the Aurora Borealis was a omen of goodwill and good luck because you guys actually managed to find a shortcut that allows you to cut an entire day off of your trip. And
we're there.
you guys at about like the equivalent of like 9 p.m. Just over the hill, you guys crest it and you can see the small town of Mistvale in the distance.
Alura! I can smell her.
Oh, I can smell the
How does
booze.
she smell? So we're like 2 miles away, mate.
So Aurora is like, she's like, we're here.
Why are you whispering?
No, it's just, no, I'm just excited. Like I just looked at them.
That's her being excited.
Yeah. To give you a description of the town, cresting the hill, you see a small town that sits nestled in the bend of a wide river that flows from the nearby Ghost Mounts. They're called the Ghost Mounts because there's almost an eternal layer of fog about halfway up the mountains, or clouds, that obscure them. There's also a lot of urban legends and stories about people going missing in the mountains, and it's very common for people to get lost there. The river flows from the Ghost Mounts through a series of cascading waterfalls that all kind of join together and then run through the surrounding ghostly woods. The ghostly woods are a heavily fogged and dense wood. The town looks to be in disrepair with few people in the streets. Most houses should have severe wear and tear, or really do have severe wear and tear. The wood and thatch roofs are drooped inward, kind of due to the additional amount of moisture in the air around this area, causing them to just droop more from the weight. The stone foundations are cracked and overgrown, and the unpaved roads are only kept cleared by the foot traffic of carts and people as they go about their business.
Jeez.
Okay.
You had a question?
Massella. No, it's more a disclaimer. Massella has a cantrip called Message. She can whisper a message to someone and they can hear it at like they're right next to her.
Woohoo!
From
Fix
a
them
distance.
up.
From a distance.
I too know such spell.
This is very helpful.
We can talk to each other in secret.
Oh, well, mention.
Message allows you to
I did
respond.
at some point.
Yeah,
Um,
but you could talk to someone who doesn't
I'm
have
try
it.
sending
Yep.
stone.
So this is
You're
actually
gonna try
very...
using your sending stone?
Oh.
I might try the sending stone.
Okay.
Everyone get around.
What would you like to say?
She's doing the thing.
Strange black box.
Hey, box!
Oh, that's so good.
Ring, ring, ring,
Call
ring.
disconnected.
Ring, 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 ring.
You
Alura.
would like to leave a voice message.
Oh wait, no.
You just gonna say that first?
Wait, so what are the parameters of what, like, how long this goes?
You get 15. Sorry.
25 words.
Yeah, you can send up to 25 words at one time before you have to take a break, and then you can start talking again.
That was 15. Am I totally just wrong?
25.
Alright, I trust you guys.
No, I'm literally gonna whisper Alura.
Okay.
3 different ways.
After about a minute, you hear, yeah?
Where are you?
Where are you?
The same town that I told you I've been in, Miss Vale.
I'm here.
Like, what part?
At the front.
Okay.
What from?
Bonk.
I will,
This would be coming from the west side. We're still like 2 miles.
probably just head towards the tavern, but I'll meet you somewhere along that route.
Tavern. It's always the tavern.
The tavern's called the Singing Stag Tavern.
Are you going to be in disguise?
Yes.
Are you gonna
We will
be
be.
in disguise?
And 4 words left.
I love you.
I told you it's really awkward when you say that.
Oh wait, and the only word I have left is
Yeah.
ha.
Great joke.
So like, oh, she ran out.
Oh no!
Crap, I'm out of 8 minutes.
Oh my gosh, I'm out of words. You just said like 5 more.
It's just like a version where you have to keep putting in copper to be able to speak. You just have to keep your
We should,
minutes up.
we should turn it into
It's in
that.
Southgate. Clearly, you got.
Okay.
That'd be funny then.
Well, we need to go for it. So all of you, I assume, heard that.
Payphones and stuff.
Yeah. Yes, I was.
Yeah, we're all
watching
here.
the whole
So we need to go to a tavern.
Frick yeah.
She never specified the time, which I should have asked.
We'll just go now.
And I don't have a way to ask, right?
Not till the next day, I don't think.
I mean, you would assume that she just said, like, now.
Okay, yeah, because it is at like 8 p.m. So we all need to get in some sort of a disguise and go.
All of us?
All of us.
Well, it's,
I'm already in a disguise. If you want
Well,
me to switch into a different outfit,
it's
I'll
really
do it worse.
convenient because we have a big thing of loot, including some new clothes. Because we killed like 5 people.
Allegedly.
It's still the
Allegedly.
We didn't kill them all.
We killed one of them.
Why not?
We're burning time. I want to see her.
We didn't steal the clothes.
Respectfully.
Later.
Respectfully.
Taking the splint armor.
So
They were doing their job.
Masella,
Didn't feel killed.
Masella, do you have any way to make me like not recognizable? Because I don't have a spell prepared, which was a
What a
mistake.
black eye work. Joking.
That's okay. That's so random.
I have
Peter.
disguise self,
Wouldn't work on
and
him.
it wouldn't work on you.
You should have a disguise kit.
Probably.
Yeah.
So you should be able to use that to make Aurora look
You have thieves
less Aurora-y.
tools.
Not magically, but it's kind of like dressing her up.
I have these tools.
Would you reasonably say that I would have a spell prepared for this in preparation for this moment because we did lose a day? Because I think I would remember this if we got closer. But I don't think that's allowed.
You haven't prepared it, so I would say no.
Got it.
We can just smear some dirt on you and cover up your ears.
That'll look. Well, I can just go with the hoods.
You'd blend in.
Yeah, from what you guys can see, there's not really like
You can just
guards
you could-
patrolling in the town.
you can just take one of our like
It's like they don't really care.
you could take one of our civilian clothes.
There's not much there.
I've got a hooded common clothes. You can just throw that over.
Sure, I do that. Hooded common clothes. I want. Yeah, I just want to look like a normal person. Because right now I'm wearing a blue cloak holding a bone and dagger. So.
You
Yeah.
look like you're here for business.
I look like I'm Aurora, as listed in the whatever. Maybe the
Yeah.
posters.
Now, me and Daisy aren't going to be able to hide, so.
That's fine.
You.
Maybe
You can
Do you want me to just stay back?
I was actually thinking, and this would be really, really, really convenient, if Massella and Cairo, the two most stealthy ones, were to hide, either outside or in the tavern.
We could just wait for a getaway in the event that you guys do need to grab Alura and run.
Yeah, because she doesn't know how many is us, so we can all show up together. Or I just go in alone and you guys
If
trail.
we want
each
to
other.
get, I mean, we could also go call them cavalry. We got horses, we can always
would need to be with it. We would need for message. You would need to be in eyesight of
Which
that
means
person.
she's the most stealthy one. She'll be in there with me.
Yeah, but then
And then the rest of us wait.
I think you can message through walls, can't you?
I was gonna say it has
You
a
can
Yeah,
wall
it's
bang?
not a line of sight thing. I don't
It's
think.
120 foot distance.
Yeah.
So you have to know generally where they are.
Yeah. It's
you
just.
just have to know where they are.
Yeah.
So I say some of us go to the tavern.
Okay.
1 foot of stone, inch of metal, thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood
For,
locks it.
for message.
Yeah.
And everyone else goes with him, her.
Well, the tavern is where we're going to meet Alura.
I would.
So I'm going to the tavern to meet Alora.
You could also
You'd
keep
be
Daisy
a
chained
great
up.
distraction. Just go drink.
Deal. I start walking in the
You know
direction.
what? For
We can
once,
also keep
So I
Daisy.
will say, being that you guys are at the gate, there's not really a gate. It's just kind of a town
And
road
there's
in.
an entrance.
No.
There is no one patrolling. It is a
A
pretty
slum
much
town.
Quiet
We're
as town.
overestimating this, but she is
Yeah,
being
there's-
hard tracked by, and she has stolen.
You can't.
It could literally be nothing, I know, but with the weight of what she has stolen, she has really bad people looking after her.
You
She's
can
got a
never be too
20,000
careful.
gold
Exactly.
bounty
and
on
after
her head.
and with what we
Yeah.
were talking
20,000.
about,
So let's just go in there and just like guns ablazing if need be.
I mean, you can
Yeah.
have the escape cart go ready.
Yeah.
Keep Daisy up and just
I was thinking.
run out and hop in.
I was
and
literally
go.
thinking we should actually go in with the.
Someone's
cart
just gotta go
and
over and
back
keep
it.
like moving the mouse so she doesn't go into sleep mode.
Yes, exactly.
Just goes.
The
are you doing?
reins are like the version.
no,
What are you talking about, man? Yeah, let's just
Instead
all
of
go.
reins, it's just WASD keys.
So let's
Bluetooth keyboard just okay.
Just got like a robot.
you do it like that Tetris thing where they're
It's just an
gonna
Xbox controller.
So let's go to the tavern. Let's park Daisy and the cart outside, right outside the door, and have 2 people looking out near the cart, so there's no randoms. And then the rest trickle in. I'll go in second behind Calvin, who will go drink at the bar.
Let's
You
go.
will follow me probably about 5 seconds after I walk in or so.
So me,
Tactical.
Cairo, and Johann will be the ones hanging out by the cart.
We'll put one more person inside the tavern. Anyone else? Just
I
hang
don't care. I've been talking
Me
a lot,
in the
so
tavern.
I'll take a back seat in there.
Yep. So let's have
Robot in
I'll go with you
Damn it.
to
I was gonna say you two,
allow
right?
chaos,
Controlled chaos.
controlled chaos.
All right, so let's go.
Deal.
No,
I'm
I've-
already
I
walking.
spent too much time talking already.
No, this is good. We
This is
need
fine.
We just need to
making
start.
making a plan is
Making a
always
plan
good.
is always good.
After about 5
You-
minutes
you think
walking
so?
into town, you see a young woman who's about 5 foot flat, blonde hair, human girl, wearing what looks just like a very plain, dirty, and kind of the occasional hole in it dress. Walking down, and then she kind of like glances over to you, notices you guys, and gives like the slightest head nod in the direction of a nearby alley.
Do I see any weapons?
Nope.
I see no weapons on her.
No weapons on her.
Is that sign for me to hurry to the tavern and start causing a commotion just cause?
Not a commotion,
Not
just
yet.
Got it.
I'll,
Cause a commotion. I kick
Oh.
down the door.
Before you go in, I give you one of the pet numbers.
I'm with
Okay.
you. I'm like
Well, we're not going into a tavern.
controlled chaos. Controlled chaos.
It's
Lock
it's
off.
Kelvin. It's never going to be controlled.
Are you just gonna go in and start like drinking
I go up-
chants or whatever? Like,
Yeah, no, I go up to the bartender and say, "Give me." I slap 100 gold on the table. That's my signature. That's my signature thing. Are you guys surprised at this?
No.
that is more.
I
don't know why
anyone
I
in this town, other than the mayor, has seen in like their lifetime.
I have 250 gold on me. Slap 100 gold down.
Oh my.
I'm
You know what to do, man.
I see the bartender be like,
Everyone in the bar just stops and is staring at you because nobody has ever seen that much money in their life here.
I say, round of drinks on me, but then give me the rest. Like anything you got, strongest, whatever you got.
The tavern erupts into cheers as people are like, "Hey, yeah!"
And I'm just like-
everyone starts drinking. Anyway, back to you.
I'm like Calvin.
Honestly, so you're
you don't show a bunch of money in a bar.
So you're with him.
I'm with him.
Yeah, we all just follow this girl into the alley.
You lost your escort crew.
Change of plans. We literally
No, I'm
just.
still with him.
I'm not trying to.
Still there.
I'm not trying to honestly spend too much time like strategizing something that might
No,
not
do what you gotta do.
Yeah,
So
have at it.
we just follow this random girl.
But we're in the bar right now.
What? Did I see the color of her eyes?
Two in the bar, two in the cart.
No, not
Two
in
in
the
the
darkness.
I don't remember
wanna
Laura
see it.
having blonde hair.
She told you she was in disguise.
because we're in the bar and we're far away from.
Okay. I want. Okay. So we're gonna pull up the cart right next to the entrance of the alleyway. Is the alleyway a dead end?
Heading into the alleyway, it does have the ability to be a through.
Okay.
You can go through it. The moment you step in, this person like turns around towards you, and then just like runs over to you and gives you a big hug.
Oh. Okay. Hi.
And then very rapidly, it's just like, it's very good to see you, but also I am in a lot of trouble. Again, very good to see you. So glad to see you, Aurora. It's been a very long time. You'll have to introduce me to your friends.
Whoa.
Use my name. I am Christine Wildly here.
Hold on. Hey, you gotta slow it down.
No.
Grab her face.
Just continue.
So I grab her face. What color are her eyes?
Green at the moment.
At the moment. Is that a whole nother Cairo thing?
She has magic.
Gosh.
Her eyes can change color.
She goes, oh, yeah, I'm casting disguise or alter self right now.
Can you just affect the eyes? Turn them back to what they're supposed to be. I need
Waves
to know.
her hand, they change to a normal deep
Perfect.
blue.
It's you. Awesome.
Back.
All right. Hi. Little like pat on the cheek, like just a, you know, just kind of. All right. Keep talking. Sorry.
So this is a thing. She reaches backwards, and it looks like she's like fumbling with like the air because of how she's got her stuff. Her hand actually like passes physically through her dress in the back. She's like reaching into something, and then she pulls out this like golf ball sized, perfectly round sphere of crystal that looks to be made of quartz. And then at the very center of it is what looks like a drop of blood.
New
It's like-
touches the
Now started an extremely annoying quest.
We're seeing that stupid drop of blood again.
So
I think
the
these
core,
guys are
it
important
has
to
this
the plot.
small like hollow sphere, and it has like this slight tinge of red to it that almost reminds you of blood.
Do I
She
see this?
stole that from one of the candidates?
Yep.
Well,
What is
I'm
that?
not there.
Yeah, I'm
Do-
not sure how,
What is that?
but they called this a key.
Do I see this?
Yes.
Can we make our way?
You can.
We,
Uh,
I know. I'm gonna.
Would it be Arcana? Or actually, I
I'm
guess
with you,
this
Joel.
would be.
I'm very much with you.
Hold on. Can I see this? She doesn't even ask. She doesn't even wait for a response. She just grabs it. I want to do an Arcana check, even though my Arcana is probably horrendous.
Would be Arcana, History, Investigation.
I'm gonna have you do history to see if you've ever seen one of these before.
I'm gonna do the same. That is a base 18.
Would this fit with?
Sorry. While people are doing this, because people are distracted by that, Yoshiko is standing on the outside of the alley, making sure nobody's approaching.
That
if
is-
somebody does,
What I
please
like.
notice.
Good idea.
Thank you.
Okay.
That is what I would. Yeah.
Continue.
Base 18.
Would this fit in
Hey,
Tinker's
Lord!
Tools?
No, this is just history.
Or
This is just flat how you see it.
Masons?
I'm not
yeah,
here.
But if it's
There's no
I
tools,
get
yeah.
expertise.
No tools for just remembering if you remember it. Or if you've ever seen one.
14.
Neither of you have ever seen one of these.
What do you know? What do you know about this?
Just that they called it a key. And that very important. You know how I said that I found the people who had to do with the destruction of our village and who killed our families?
Yep.
Yeah, it turns out one of the High Lord candidates at the moment, Vesna seems to be associated with the order called the Blood Bros that destroyed our families.
So she is a vampire. Wait.
I don't know anything about that, or any connections with vampires to that, but I do know that this order is the same people who had those like red petal.
Yeah, I know.
necklaces.
We've seen those people before, a long time ago actually. Okay, what are you gonna do with this? What was your plan?
Well, I mean, if it's something that's important to them and they want it, I'm not gonna let them have it. So I stole it.
May I see it? I may be able to identify it.
He's trusted, don't worry.
Okay.
I'm gonna start casting Identify.
He's doing his
Okay.
thing, don't worry about it.
It's gonna take 10 minutes.
This is a two-way. This has a through spot, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna send Mofu to the other end and tell him to bark if he sees anyone.
Don't worry, this guy's with us too. We have a big group.
Just
The dark comes by, she goes,
I know, you'll see him.
if you see her eyes like go white, she's like, Fluffy. You know that she has an affinity for dogs.
Can I...
Same.
just gotta make sure we got our
Is it worth... Would Aurora feel that it's... that she should have Yoshiko cast Zone of Truth?
Up to you.
It's up to me. Okay, whatever. Okay.
How much do you trust your sister?
Okay.
Depends.
So,
With my life, yes. Anything else? No.
so, where were you planning on going? Because if you're here, I mean, why are you here actually? This is where you've just been chased.
Good place to hide? I mean, who would go to a little backwater place like this?
Very true.
I mean, there's legitimately almost nothing here.
Alright.
And no one expects you to hide in their kingdom if you're running away from them.
Very true. When was the last time you realized someone was following you?
I'm not even sure. It's been a while.
When, I mean, how many...
I mean, the last time someone came through and asked about me was 2 weeks ago.
Who asked about you?
An inquisitor, actually.
Did you ever catch his name?
No, I stayed away.
He asked about you, but you weren't next to him, were you?
Well, I more just heard it. I was working in the orchard at the time, and at night when I went to the tavern, I overheard someone talking about an inquisitor who came and was asking about some wanted person named Aurora who had a bounty of 20,000 gold on her head.
You do, indeed. Good job. Have that size of a bounty. Okay.
I'm about halfway to what my goal is. I'm just kidding. No.
Okay, great.
I know how bad it is.
Yeah, great.
Yikes.
You haven't, and she pats her, you haven't changed a bit. You're great.
Yeah, last time I messed up, it wasn't quite this bad, and only got up to 1,000 gold bounty that time.
Definitely, you and I together have definitely held a little more than 1,000 gold. Haha, remember the red dragon punches her shoulder?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hearing that nearly breaks my concentration. I was like,
Anyway,
later.
that's Noah and Simon Lore right there.
I keep telling you that you really gotta stop thinking that dream is reality.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, well,
Because all of our friends were in it.
What did we get out of going into this stupid bar?
Drunk as usual.
What am I getting at?
You
I'm not even noted. I don't.
You can
I'm
just
not
hear
even
from the direction of the tavern that like it's going nuts in there. Like everyone's singing, drinking songs, and like it's a party.
I'm not even metagaming right now. Johann's doing like, what did we just get out of this?
It's just a freaking party.
I'm gonna make an I'm gonna try to observe
At this
really
point,
quick.
have bought 3 rounds for everybody.
Deal.
I'm gonna roll to see if I notice
Your
any of them
tactic
come
really-
in at any time. I guess that would be what perception? 12.
No one has come in.
I'm like,
Mate, you can go.
no. You can't.
Okay. So explain this to me, and this is probably just one of my last questions. You have this key, whatever they call it, right? And you stole it. Did you have a plan to either sell this or just keep it, or were you planning on doing it?
Trying to figure out what it is. Because I mean, if it's really important, who knows what it goes to?
Very true.
Depending on what it goes to, there might be something to take
Very true.
that could hurt them worse.
Very true. You know,
Persuasion.
Your identify is fake at this point.
So if it's a magic item or if it's other magic imbued object, I'll learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires doing it, how many changes, charges it has. That. I also learn what spells are affecting it, what they are, and if it was created by a spell, what that spell is.
looks like
So
fish.
this is an ancient artifact called a blood key. A blood key, the way that it works is that if you insert the correct kind of blood that is associated with it, you can then use it on a series of things called rune circles, and they basically allow you to activate like a portal kind of a thing. And depending on what the portal is linked to and what the key is linked to, it could be different things. Because some people would use ancient keys to open gates to like pocket dimensions, where they could hide or store things. Other people created just networks where one rune circle is connected directly to another rune circle, and you can just teleport. And some people would create these like rune circle locks on doors and things. So it just depends on what it goes to. In this case, you're getting the sense that due to identify, you're able to tell that the type of blood you need is vampire blood.
Oh, okay.
Any particular vampire, or just in general?
Any vampire blood, you get the sense will work.
Okay.
This is a blood key. This one in particular is tuned to vampire blood. It will open a blood ritual or blood.
It can open a rune circle.
Rune circle, sorry. A rune circle that it's key to, which can do various things.
Sounds cool. Here's the thing. I would really like it if you came with us.
I feel like that would cause more danger to you all.
Everyone here is like pretty screwed already.
That is
No, I'm not
not
like
good news.
No. We are all pretty much being like watched or chased. So we're not like
Who
new.
are you associating?
Hold on. I've been having my fun, right? So,
This is not encouraging her.
but hold on.
To be fair, we're getting you out of your trouble.
And
Or are we just adding your trouble to ours?
and Aurora just says this. Here's the thing.
It just gets worse.
You got me.
Here's the thing.
Just wait till you see me.
If you are with us, you'll be protected. You won't be on your own. You won't be on your own, and you'll have stability. You'll be with us. We're not opposed to danger or any risk,
Yes, we're the
and we've been holding our own for quite a while now. So, and none of us have died. We've been together for quite some time now.
Yoshiko's just gonna cough very loudly. Liar.
Well, okay, all right. So, no, it's more complicated, but I'm not going to tell you that until you come with us. But
I am.
Well, here's the thing.
I should be there.
I
have a
would
deception
like-
of 7.
For you, as your older sister, yes, I'm gonna play this card. For you.
And I'm going to ignore it.
That's understandable.
As you should.
While this is happening, Johann walks back and I'm pissed. Because somehow
I persuaded, and while you guys were talking, I persuaded him to leave me alone.
You would run into
20
me
minutes
first
later, he
then.
gets thrown out the windows of the tavern.
Through one of the windows?
Yeah, I was making a joke.
They got the money there.
we'll get there.
They just take his money and throw him out.
You slap 100 in a bar. What do you think is gonna happen?
I can just imagine the scene of me slapping 100 gold on the bar and then just getting thrown out the window. Oh my gosh.
okay.
Okay, sorry, continue. Go back to your thing.
Anyway, I'm going to steal the key, and I have an idea of how we can get some more information about it, or potentially track down a vampire to get their blood and find out what we can use it for.
I love that idea.
I mean, with our luck, we'll run into a vampire next week.
Yeah.
So the mayor of this town is a member of the Order of the Blood Rose, or at least seems to be associated with them.
Okay.
I haven't actually seen the necklace around his neck, but I overheard
Kill some mayors.
one of his servants talking about the blood, the Order. I think that there's a reason why he's so much richer than everyone else in town and has his own mansion or manor. I think that he has something hidden in that manor or a hidden room where he might have some information. So I think Suarez's course of action could be either find a way to interrogate him or potentially sneak into his manor and try to steal the information we need.
I like that idea. Do you plan on doing this with us or without us?
Well, a smaller group might be better. Do you have anyone in your group who's particularly stealthy?
We got a few, but
Haven't you been in stealth this whole time?
You just step out of the
She turns around.
so
freaking out
there.
the entire time.
yep. So that's exactly. I was. Yeah.
Okay, I'm taking you with me. My gosh! It takes she's sitting there leaning against the wall for 5 minutes, trying to get her heart to stop.
Here's the thing. We would love to help you, and you can take some of the people here. It's fine, but I want you with me.
We'll talk about that later. Not now.
Massella caught me up to speed. So you stole something from someone who's running, who's a candidate,
Yeah, I'm quite proud of it actually.
and it's called a key.
Honestly, you should have seen the heist. It was some serious
I'm,
It was some serious.
I'm sure it was impressive. Can I see the key?
I hand it over.
He's just holding it.
Oh,
It's been in our
Yoshiko
possession.
has left her post now that she's realized nobody's watching Calvin and is gonna go in.
As a sign of trust, I'll let you hold on to the key,
oh yeah, Calvin's in the bar.
but I don't know if I'm ready to travel with the group at this time.
You running by. You're on babysitting duty.
Ribs.
I haven't even acknowledged it. I'm just like,
What's your name? Good to know that. Let's go pull a heist.
I like this one.
I do too.
what's your stealth?
She grabs you and drags you off like Girl Talk style.
Plus 9.
Yeah, she just grabs your hand and drags you off Girl Talk style.
Do you want the Cloak of Elven Kind? That gives everyone disadvantage to perceive you and you advantage to hide.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my god.
You might actually get in there and not get hit by anyone.
Dude, no one's
I
gonna
take
even
off my
see
bright blue poncho.
I already have a plus
Right.
9 of stealth.
Laura looks at you and goes, I've got one of those.
Give it to her, and then double.
I think it takes
Strokes
hour
of
to
envy.
tune.
Just cut to Yoshiko grabbing you by the shoulders and trying to
I'm
drag
not
you
wearing
out.
any
I was gonna
clothes.
say I'm not in the tavern anymore.
Where'd you go?
Where's the pirate?
That's for him. That's for him to decide. I am not in the tavern anymore.
Mofu!
You guys missed it, but there was like a full-on like drunk conga line out of the tavern and like towards the cornfield.
There you go. That's what I am. I'm near the cornfield.
I call over Mofu and I'm gonna drag him. I'll be back!
Are you leading or
As
following?
Oh,
so
you're right, I'm
as
leaving.
Massella and Alura head out, Massella, Aurora fills you in that she's been scoping out the mayor's manor for a while, just because she was kind of getting bored and kind of itching to potentially go in and steal something. And she's figured out the shifts of when his like personal guards will like switch. And she's like, get over there in the next like 10 minutes or so. We should catch one of the switches as it's happening, and there should be about a 30-second window we have to jump up on the side of one of the gates and onto a balcony, and then I'm sure one of the two of us could easily pick the balcony door open and we could get in.
Dude,
Do you have these tools?
I want to know her
She does.
stats.
Okay. Can make those as
Sometime I
well
want
if
to
you need.
know her
No,
stats.
I have
forgot
no
how good she is.
Like look at it as long as you have the hood up, it
And
actions.
you have a +9 to sleight of hand too.
Plus 9 to sleight of hand.
She
Plus
has
9 of stealth and my sleight of hand.
Freaking.
She's a 5th level arcane trickster.
How,
Like
uh,
six.
Or 6th level.
We're
Oh,
six
plus
levels.
9 to anything.
What level is Alura?
Thanks,
Don't
man.
tell me her stats. She's
So as
fifth.
long as they don't get up
So they're
below
both
5,
so they're both fifth level.
we're good.
She's 6th. Dolores.
Alura's fifth. Okay.
but you now have advantage. Gosh, you're so broken. Your character's so broken.
So getting over to this clearly much larger manor, Aurora has you follow her as she braces up against the set of hedges and kind of like sneaks in around this small personal garden that he's got and begins winding her way through in a path that she clearly has memorized and knows. She gets back towards the back and you see a guard who's coming by just getting ready to do a shift switch.
Is there a hill overwatching or anything?
No,
So we can't watch this.
unfortunately.
Just message
I
us.
don't know if
Message one of us if anything.
Message. It's just 25 words of that.
A message is 10 words.
To be fair, if it's enough a word.
It's just sending.
It's just
It's just noise.
Anyway,
it's just noise. A registration is one word.
ambient soundtrack. As the guard comes over to do the switch, roll a stealth check.
Just that was
Advantage.
before.
With advantage, so roll again. So 7 plus 9.
Might roll the first time.
16.
7 plus 9, yeah.
16.
Right? You guys managed to both stealthily and quietly move yourselves over to the fence across this little courtyard that's in the back, hop yourself up onto that fence, and then, without making a noise, pop up onto the balcony.
Nice.
And as you're up there, she goes, I'll see if I can pick it. And she goes over to the door and starts fiddling with it. After a little bit, you hear the. She opens it, pushes it in. As it pushes it in, you can see that you guys are in what looks like some kind of spare guest bedroom. And you can see just a little bit of light coming out from the door on the other side. This room is extremely fancy, and you catch a little kind of looking around to see if there's anything valuable worth nicking. But she goes, all right, let's take a look around and see if we can try to figure out where there might be something valuable in here. What do you think? Do we want to go up or down?
Up.
Okay. Lead the way.
You have a 5 on investigation. We get to do your detective stuff.
Is that a stuff?
Or
Or
is
is
that
that just perception?
said
What are you?
investigation.
Investigation? Would it be?
Why?
Or perception? Because you're investigating. Right? No? Do what you want to
It
do.
depends on what you want to do. Are you
Do what
trying
you
to
wanna
look
do.
around to see what's in the room? Or are you trying to look around to see if there's anything?
Yeah, I guess we're looking around the room.
Okay.
So
Make a quick investigation check as you guys scan the room.
16.
Nothing incriminating in this room, or nothing that you guys would find of interest when it comes to relation to the order of the blood rose, or you know, key information or anything like that.
Also, if you have any strong evidence, you bring it to me and I can kill him.
As you guys kind of finish that, she goes,
Kathy,
I think we're gonna have to go to the next room. She kind of lightly cracks the door open and starts checking down the hallway through just a very slight gap. She goes, hallway looks to be currently clear.
Alright.
She opens it up and you can see this really fine, long red carpet that kind of goes, it's a spanner that goes along the entrances of the hallways, or along the center of the hallways. You can pick left, or do you want to go straight down? You can either go straight down the hallway, or you can go left down this kind of shorter hallway. That appears to lead towards a more central room with staircases. Straight just seems to be kind of a long hallway that then turns at the end of it and has several rooms along it.
Let's go straight and just check out each of the rooms.
Okay. You begin heading straight. Make a stealth check for me. Laura just got 25.
Priest. Oh my gosh.
They don't
I
have
don't
my,
need
they
it.
don't have my promise.
You could use mushroom dice.
You got wisdom mushroom?
I'm pretty sure she's still getting like a plus 10 to whatever she rolls.
12
Yeah.
plus 9, which is what? 21?
21, yeah.
My mouth alone.
You two are just silently creeping along this hallway. Passing by room after room, lightly opening them and checking as you go. Looking for anything that might be, you know, a place where information would be stored. After not too long, you get up to a position where you're kind of pressed up against the wall, and you can hear from the next room over what sounds like kind of a grating noise, almost like a door closing, and then you hear someone kind of like brush themselves a little bit, and then start like walking towards the door. You guys quickly push yourself into like a little alcove by the wall where there's like the armor stand. So you're doing like class, like hide behind the armor stand thing. As you can see, the mayor of the town, who is this kind of pudgy human, this kind of fat guy, just kind of walking out. He's got like the handlebar, where he's got like
like the sideburns or
the
whatever.
sideburns, the mutton chops that like come into like the mustache, kind of a thing, like
Yeah.
Major Burnside or whatever. He goes walking by, kind of waddling out, and heading off to the right past you. Kind of popping out from behind the cover and moving into that room that he was just in. You can see that it looks to be his personal library.
That's probably where it is.
You should say that out loud. It's like, aha!
And kind of as he departs, you see the lights on like the hallway behind him. Like the torches are just going out as he passes them.
That's fancy.
Nice.
Magic lights.
He's got automatic lights.
Magic lights.
Oh.
Wow.
Aurora's like
stupid.
Aurora's like, I didn't ask. Can you see in the dark? Because I can.
You can't.
I don't. I can't.
Okay.
I have like,
You have a thing.
I have light vision.
Well, let me do this. She rubs her hands together and she like lightly like slaps you.
Backhands you.
Pop. And she goes, I'll admit that last part wasn't necessary. I just think it's funny to do with the as my hands component. She casts dark vision on you. You now have 60 feet of dark vision.
Cool. That's very hard.
Okay.
You like smack so hard she can see in the dark.
Probably.
Nice.
if I know the sound of secret doors, and I'm pretty sure I do, I'm pretty sure there's one in here.
She's confident.
This is incredibly cliche. Let's get looking. And she just starts going book, tapping them all. She's just like, no, not a night row. What do you do in the meantime while she's doing that?
I'm going to look around to see if there's like, of course, any book that looks out of place or anything that would look at a place that would be thing for the door.
Make a perception check.
Doesn't read, so it's whichever one doesn't have dust on it.
What the heck? How do you
You're
do
rolling
it?
so well today.
32.
You got
Where's my
a
perception?
24.
You
What
don't
the
see a
junk,
book that's out
man?
of place, but you do notice on the ground in one section, right in front of a bookshelf, you notice that it looks like there's a streak of dust along the edge of the bookshelf, and that there appears to be kind of like scratch marks towards the bottom and towards the top of it. And using that, you're able to kind of trace along it and figure out where there is a wire system that then connects in to the bookshelf, and you find that in a sequence, if you pull these books in a certain order, it'll open. And because of your good perception, you're actually able to trace the wires and figure out what order you need to pull it in. And then you just go flick, 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 and here, as it slides over and opens. And Alura looks over it and goes, "Aw, I was hoping to find it first." Anyway,
10 points to myself.
she comes over to you. Looking in, you are kind of shocked at what you see. It looks like this is a laboratory on the other end of this, and as you step through, it closes behind you guys. There's like a little lever you can click to reopen it, but it closes back behind you guys. In the lab, you see large test tubes. You see sections of corpses. In the test tubes are these like stitched together bodies. And
Judas Priest.
you can see that there is like behind these cages in the walls that have these like seals magically imprinted on them are just these like groups of undead creatures and people that are like behind them, and it appears that these seals keep them silent so that no one can hear them. Looks like the mayor is a stitcher, which is somebody who creates stabs or creates undead using something called necroalchemy rather than necessary magic.
Freaking necroalchemy. That's terrifying.
So it appears the mayor is a stitcher.
We now take you back to the common land.
Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled horror programming. Alura's like, well, that got dark quick. Guess we should spread out and start looking for information. I think we found where we're going to find what we're looking for. And she goes over to this kind of desk, and you notice her like playing with this little like desk toy that he's got. It's like one of those little like bird things. She's like, how does this work? Little peck of birds. And first like she takes it, pockets it,
Oh boy.
and then like goes on to the next thing. Where would you like to start looking?
Judas Priest.
Other than the cages and the desk, is there anything else in this place? And
Well, there's the large test tubes that have like scabs that he's currently working on floating in them.
yeah.
Other than that, it looks like there's like a small bookshelf.
Let's go look at the bookshelf and see if there's stuff over there.
Heading to the bookshelf, you notice over on one of the workbenches there appears to be a open letter on it. Do you want to break off to go over to the desk and read what that letter says, or do you want to keep going to the bookshelf?
Let's read the letter.
Okay. You move over to this desk and open this letter, and the letter says as follows. The order requests to increase your scab donation by 5%. We need more for our work. Of course, you'll be compensated for the increased workload. You have 2 weeks to finish your next batch and send it through the rune circle. If you're a day late to the drop point, I've instructed my partner to teach you a lesson about arriving on schedule. From the Order's Claw.
Keep that.
You're gonna pocket the letter?
Yeah. That would be important.
That's what we call evidence.
He's metagaming.
I'm reacting as an audience member.
Alright, anything else other than the letter?
Not on this desk, unless you like remnants of entrails.
No.
Check
you-
something. I know a guy.
Do you have detect magic
And you know,
spell?
you do, don't
I'm not sure what spell.
you do.
Arcane creatures have.
No, I don't have very much good spells that help me with
That kind of stuff.
Man, now I wish I was down
detecting
there.
stuff other than disguising myself for sneaky stuff.
Just keep looking around and talking about
Yeah.
anything that's important.
You notice that Alura has moved over and is like tapping on one of the tubes and like making faces.
Wouldn't do that.
That's
Actually,
actually zombie outbreaks.
Probably right. She heads over to another section and she grabs this like scroll that she finds in one of his desks and goes, "Hey, check it out, spell scroll." And she pockets it. And then she kind of keeps going. You notice that she's been like just making knacks as she goes around the room.
I'm just going to ignore that and go back to my bookshelf.
Heading
Or
over
other
the-
places.
Heading over to the bookshelf, you see one of the books is like, a lot of them are just like notebooks and like diaries and stuff and like logs of things that he's made. But some of them are like these like dark books bound in what looks like dyed like human skin as like the leather and stuff. And like if you like open them and stuff and start flipping through it, it looks like it's like instructions on how to like start making these things.
Give me.
No!
I'm joking. Kara would not do that.
It is. This place is graphic, messed up, and it smells awful.
What was the name of the mayor?
Sounds like my last Friday.
The mayor's name.
Or would we know that?
Yoshiko would probably burn down the mansion, so it's a good thing you
It's
didn't bring her
time
here.
to
She'd
go
just be like,
outside.
we'll lighten this up.
Fire.
The mayor's name is Garth.
Okay, I was wondering if it was.
Burn a heretic.
No, it's
Corpses.
no.
Alright. I think I'll take 1 or 2 log books and diaries and one of these instruction books as more evidence that he's
Do his stuff.
doing disgusting things down here. Though I'm not happy about it.
What was the name of the shanty town in New York?
Shanty
In
town.
New York?
Yeah, in the 20s.
That narrows it down.
I can't remember.
All of them? No.
I should know this.
There was a
Okay.
witch town in New York.
Alura comes over to you and goes,
Sick.
I think,
Sorry, in.
have you found anything?
Other than proof of him doing this stuff, nothing to your things but the key.
Yeah, you're about halfway through the bookshelf as she goes, okay, I'll go check over here. You keep going, and as you get to like the bottom of it, you realize that one of these books that's a bit thicker. Feels a little different than it should weight-wise. So you like pick it up and you open it and you notice that it's like a false book where like the inside has been carved out and there's another book inside of it.
Bookception.
I think this is important.
And this book, this is a book that, I guess I should say it's a scroll more than anything. It's a scroll that talks about like rune circles and is a map of nearby rune circles in the area.
This is
So it talks about how he discovered a rune circle and it's like a map to the rune circle, and then how he like it basically tells the story of how like he discovered that there were these people using it, and then they like caught him, and then since he's been like he had to like offer up his ability to like create scabs for them so that they didn't kill him for having seen something, and now he's kind of like stuck in this cycle where he has to like create scabs for them or they'll kill him.
No wonder the town's like dwindling in population. It just keeps snatching people.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna get a little bit more dwindled in a minute.
Definitely gonna take that stuff and put the fake book back.
I was gonna say, if you see a book inside a book, you take that book.
Yeah, so it looks like there are 2 rune circles somewhat nearby. There's one about a mile and a half away from the town, just like straight out into the woods, and then there's another one that's deeper into the mist mounts, or the mountains of mist, or the ghost mounts, as they call them.
Nice.
Yoinky, yoinky.
I'm gonna go over to Aurora, sorry,
Yeah, Laura.
and ask her if she's found anything other than the nitpicking that she's been taking that I'm not going to mention because I don't care.
She holds up like a vial of some like weird liquid, and she goes, "Do you know what this is? Check this out." She swirls it and it like illuminates a little bit, like in kind of like a bluish color, and then she stops and goes back to being like perfectly clear, and she goes, "Isn't that freaking cool?"
If you're not gonna take it, I will take it.
Okay.
I'm beginning to. I was gonna
My bag's kind of full, and she like tips it towards you, and it's just full of things she's stolen,
You got
from
the
like
you got
desk
the
things to like to a very expensive looking spell scroll to what looks like a small spell book.
There's like a cat in there.
I was wondering how she was gonna bring all this stuff out.
There's like a
I was
human
no, she's got the
skull
bag hold.
in the bag as well
This
that
is
she's
convenient.
grabbed that has like a rune carved on it, and like she's just taken all these different things, and she goes, I also may have done a thing, and she like gestures you over to the main desk and like points at this little trap system that she put in it, so that the next time he like pulls out a drawer, it'll like explode smoke in his face and light the desk on fire with Halcom's fire.
Freaking add a couple bottles of vodka or something to that.
She just was like, I couldn't help it. The guy seems kind of like a douche. So, you know, I do my part.
A little bit.
I mean, the owner's definitely gonna know that, and he's definitely gonna know that someone was in here, but we're gonna be long gone by then. And I don't care.
Just then, the door starts creaking open.
I swear that happens.
He's already dead. The other guys have shown up. They've been pissed. And
What would you like to do?
boss.
We have searched the entire room, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We haven't found anything like towards the key, but this is other stuff.
Well, you found the rune circle map, and that
Yeah.
would help us with
Yeah.
that. So.
You can see that there's a bunch of machinery too that seems to be like things that he's created to help him create the creatures.
Couldn't I do that?
We could sabotage some of the scab tubes.
That's what I'm thinking of doing, but I also don't want to leave too much of a trace that we were here. But that's too late from Alura already doing that.
How much of
I
a
have a
trace can be
terrible
left if
idea.
you burn down the entire place?
I mean, it's not a horrible
I have
idea.
a terrible idea.
The heavy stealth method.
I think if we do it right, we might be able to blow the entire lab. But have it be on a trigger so that it's when he next uses his desk and opens a drawer.
Just
But
start.
if we completely destroy the evidence, who will know it was here other than what we have, too, though?
Well, my idea is that we make it so that it will release all of his little friends that he's made when he
If they get out
triggers
of
it.
the
So that
mansion, that's our problem then. Because who knows what they can do to the people of this town.
Just start Home Alone.
yeah, but it kind of feels like a worth it end. I don't know, it just feels like a great irony to have him get killed by his own
That
creations.
is true.
And that feels
It
satisfying.
feels like a slippery slope.
Oh,
If I make an out of character recommendation, just snatch the guy and throw him in.
Oh yeah, just shove him in the freaking the bag of holding. He won't even know where he is for 15 minutes. Like, oh, he's dead.
We really want to get rid of the mayor. All you have to do is open the cage.
Nah,
door
that's
and
probably a
push
bit too far. We should probably go. Realistically, if we kill him, that's just gonna get the order a lot more mad at us. Let's get out of here. I found a sewer drain cover that we can probably take out. I'm guessing it's where he dumps everything.
Oh. I'm gonna need to take a bath after
It's
this.
probably gonna suck, but
It's the best way out.
yeah, no chance of us getting caught, I'm guessing.
That's atrocious.
I'm not gonna lend you any of my clothes.
Anyways, 20 minutes of moving through like kind of gross water and
Not
just like
kind
bad
of.
smelling area.
Not even gonna look at what it is.
20 minutes of like suffering later, you emerge out of this like drain pipe that goes into the river, and you're just like, thank goodness there's fresh air. You're just like dying. You've almost puked like 4 times, and Alora's just like, I'm so sorry. That was the worst decision ever.
I would have gone to the other
The
way.
conga line.
And she has puked twice.
Yeah, you guys see a Congo line, me just like in front of it, walking past it.
Drinking from the room, like splashing myself.
Yeah.
Get it off.
Meanwhile, you 4, while they were gone doing that, what have you guys been up to?
I've been trying to find Calvin.
Yeah.
I'm not attended.
Is that what you all of it to do is find Calvin?
I left.
I think
while we
some
were
of
having
us
a
waited
conversation.
outside
Yeah, I was
just in
Yeah.
case
gonna
something
wait
I would
happened.
say
Yeah.
you found Calvin at this point. He is in the middle of like a rave that's going on in the cornfield with like 10 guys who are just like as drunk as
No
he is.
music.
Except
no
like,
music.
and as you approach, Calvin's like not like super drunk. He's just like it's
Vibing.
just really easy to get into a party, and so as you come up to him, he's able to easily like slip
No.
out from it.
No,
if he
no, no. I
wants.
don't just walk up to this man. If we're in a cornfield and I'm a crow bird person, I'm going to land in the field, crush as much corn as possible, and just like look up with my wings. Go home.
I'll be like the 10 guys just like
Make an
stop.
intimidation check.
It's the reverse scarecrow.
Sorry.
It's the
Go
bird that
back
scares
to
the
the
humans out of the field.
It's a scarecrow.
It's true.
Well, that was a 2.
It was a
You
2.
get a roll still.
You're as
Thank you.
intimidating as a crow.
It's a 3.
That's 3.
I have +4 to my charisma, so you know I'm just gonna spend an extra spell slot. Cast Fear.
I'm just gonna say that because everyone's drunk and stuff, they all start like scattering towards their homes and start like yelling about a monster in the cornfield.
Calvin goes home with one of them.
I was gonna say, I turn and I'm like the head down. I'm walking with another guy. like,
No. This monster wants that one. Tribute.
They like push you towards her and run.
Having a good time, are you, with that distraction?
Such a good time, right? You should enjoy being.
Great, conga this way.
Yeah, fine. You said Congo that way, so I just like I just walked the direction you pointed, but I'm still partying
If
to
this was-
myself.
Oh my gosh, I
I
see
was
that.
just-
Like,
That was your fault.
like if this was like a TV
Yeah,
show,
you guys
this
are
is
like
like
in
the
the
end
town
of
and you
it.
see like these like 3 guys come running by yelling about like a were-crow or like some kind of like crow monster in the field and how it's like go try to eat them and like
Ever just
Do
not
we have
cause
to
a
deal with this
commotion.
monster here?
Come to
I-
the field, it's just me.
You I don't actually. I think for once this is a monster that we don't want to do anything about.
I mean, we fought werewolves.
I
We could take this were-crow down.
I don't think. I think you're not understanding.
Just that you see me.
What's
pull
a
my
giant crow humanoid thing that we know that is not too far
Hey
right
guys.
you come in at this point with Calvin. So
Got the
you
idiot.
5 are now back together.
now? You're having a good time.
What happened? Where
Such
did
a
everybody
drama.
else go? We had 2 other people.
Stealth mission.
Okay.
Oh, who went on a stealth mission without me?
You were the distraction, you fool.
I don't.
Can't argue with that. I pull out a bottle.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna take my
Is
my
it a
bow
full
and arrow.
bottle?
and
It's
just
one of
down.
the
The fruit bottles that I had.
Or the,
it's one of the ones that
The holy
she
water.
had emptied and swapped with holy water.
Oh,
And like after a second, you're like, gosh dang it, it's somewhere again.
fuck.
Why do I keep these?
I drink to forget.
Cork it
but
back
I
up
always
in my
remember.
bag. You take the fun out of everything.
I'm glad to. Let him be safe, it's okay. You can
Oh,
just,
by the way, as far as like gold from that mission, you're down like 15 gold.
Only 15?
Yeah, like
You slap down.
your
the-
general drink is like silver.
But no one else stole something?
I'll friggin' take it, I
Somehow.
guess. Hold on, I'm gonna add 100.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, if his last 15 gold, somebody probably did steal something.
He bought like
I technically
5
still
rounds
have
for
the
everyone.
gems.
Nobody had the hand-eye coordination once to be able to try something.
Idiot.
So,
I still technically
where are the
have
stealth
the
mission
gems.
people? How long have they been gone?
I don't know, about 20 minutes, maybe 30.
We don't have any way to communicate with them, do we?
I have message.
They're a
Well,
bit
it's
too
dark,
far.
That's the issue.
Yeah.
Actually.
It's at this point that you hear like the saying da 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 da.
We're still waiting outside for you.
Yes. Is this from Aurora sending stone?
Yeah, it's just like
Yes. Where are you?
we smell awful, but mission accomplished. We're washing in the river. We'll be there soon. Meet us by the river.
Okay.
We go to the river.
Go to the river. Aurora starts dead sprinting to the river. Where's the river?
I say, can I run to the tavern and grab like 3 bottles of
Oh my gosh.
most potent, you know the drill, most potent thing they have. I
Yeah.
got 50 coins down.
It's like
2 a.m.
it costs you like 3 gold. They don't. It's a
They got me
poor place.
moonshine,
They don't
that's
have
about it.
much.
And what do I
They
get?
farm corn, we got moonshine, that's about it.
Three
3
bottles.
bottles of
3
mead.
bottles of mead. Sweet. Thank you. All right, I go back with them.
Right.
To the river.
Pulling up to the river. Even though they've been washing themselves since they like, got out, you can still smell the lingering like
Death.
smell of just like corpses and blood, and you're just like, what did you get into?
I look at everyone and like, what?
That's right, 'cause you're a
Oh,
robot. You
so
can't
the
smell
smell.
anything.
You can't. What? You smell terrible.
We know.
What did you find?
And you
Well,
didn't
what
smell
found
much
you?
different than me.
We found a way not to go out next time.
Did you get caught?
Oh no, not even close.
I would
Look
take
at everything
back
I
my cloak.
nicked. She like opens her bag.
If you
It's
want
just
it
like
back,
full of
it
things.
stinks.
And you notice that there's like a human skull in there.
I'll
There's
just
like
sit
this
and resume the new
liquid
one
bottle
later.
that when you shake it, it lights up. There's
Debated.
what looks like a skull scroll that's very fancy in it. There's like this weird knick-knack bird thing that she stole.
Weird knick-knack bird thing.
And like these different like papers and things as well.
Here she
Did
goes,
you
my
find
weird
anything,
hands
Marcella?
thing.
Show the evidence.
I'm looking at all of it, and Johann
Still
gives
trying to
us
scrub this
as
stuff.
Johann looks through all these, and he gives a big old holy, bleep word here. This is really good.
You go with me this year next time.
I'm complimenting. Well done.
I need
Aw.
a freaking dozen.
So what are we gonna do with him?
I don't know. You're the church man.
All right.
I don't know. You're in the church, man.
Alright.
That's a quote for next. I don't know, man. You're in the church.
You're the church man.
Is there a church presence here?
Yeah,
Not in
this
this town. Vesna doesn't allow the church in her cities.
Oh.
She's very opposed to them. She prefers her guards.
Motive. Okay, go on.
Here's an issue of he's a stitcher. The mayor is. He's baking undead.
Has there been an increase in people going missing lately?
No, but for like, apparently for like months at this point, there's been a grave robber issue.
Mm-hmm.
Although there's always people disappearing around the mountains of mist.
That's probably why.
So that honestly wouldn't surprise me if it was him.
This is probably part of not really not unrelated.
I mean, you can't account for all of them, but some of them at least in the area.
Do we need to take care of the things he's made before he uses them?
Although it looks like he's selling them to the Order of the Blood Rose. As
Something.
far as taking care of some of the things, I may or may not have rigged up a bomb in his desk.
Sorry, just clicking in.
And by that I mean I did. There is no payment made.
Will it kill him?
Yes, I did.
What type of
Ideally,
bomb?
yes.
Good.
What type of bomb?
Realistically, probably alchemist fire.
Good start.
I
Good
like
start.
this one, but
Is that?
That won't finish him.
But will that take?
I
care
also
of-
made it so that it triggers, it'll just break the lock on his sliding hidden door area, so he'll just be kind of stuck in there with the burning
Okay.
desk, and we'll see what happens with that. With luck, it spreads and it cooks him alive.
so what I'm
Good.
hearing is we just committed various war crimes and
No, no,
Or
not
a
war
war
crimes.
crime if they don't
We're
want
not
to
at
go to
war. It's just crimes.
various
It's not a
felonies.
it's not
I
a
feel
crime
At
if
this point, it's considered a good thing if it's somebody who keeps kidnapping people, tearing them apart.
it's not a crime if it's a heretic.
Anyway,
Been made in God's image.
is that cause for us to leave faster? Because
Probably.
I don't know. I guess it just depends on the next time that he uses his desk.
okay,
It
so
just seemed like he might have been going to bed for the night, so he might be good.
Wait.
For now.
Where was this workshop area?
Unless we want to just kill him
On like his second floor, hidden behind some of the children's library.
Hold on. I feel like I missed something.
I had access to a sewer.
Have we addressed the fact that the mayor might be a vampire? And if he is,
I mean, I've seen him out in the sun, so I don't think so. He's also not very pale.
He doesn't seem to be a
He's also
vampire.
very chubby.
He is fat, like holy crap.
okay, let's
He
let
may
him
not
die.
be a vampire.
Starving.
Well,
man-
what was
that
up with
man
the
could use a
lights?
walk.
You told me about the lights. You mentioned the lights, right?
Well, I
Based on his
Oh,
chubbiness,
right,
it's
right.
not just him doing it. He has people capturing people for him or doing the digging for him.
So killing them won't
so
fix
this is
the
like an
problem.
organizational thing.
They may
Probably.
stop if he is the only stitcher.
Well, Alura, and she just looks at her and smiles.
Anything
If
else?
you come with us, we can find you a vampire and get their blood on the key,
We need to keep. I want to keep the key.
and we can probably do it safer and more efficiently than you doing it on your own.
Make a persuasion check.
Can I do it with advantage because I'm resisting?
No.
Great. That is a nat 20.
Ooh.
Ah!
Okay.
Very nice.
Give me that character sheet.
I think I know where we need to go. Massella, the map, please. Takes it over. She opens up this map with the rune circles. Looks like in a couple of days they're doing a drop-off point, but there's a possibility that they have somebody who watches those rune circles. Maybe we can find them and ambush them.
That sounds quite fun. But Alura, I need to ask you something to put my mind at ease, because I've missed you a lot. Where is your head at in terms of staying with us?
I'm not gonna talk about that right now.
Fine.
You got me going with you, but
she's coming with us.
you know I'm not big on groups.
I know.
We got our fifth party member.
Temporary.
He can't count, can he?
No.
He gets pretty drunk sometimes, but it's okay.
Or me and drunk now.
I've been sipping on bottles
well,
of.
now he is.
So what's the plan?
We leave now, so we're not here. Casey does get up to do some crafting, and we leave.
I like that idea.
I
I
second the
don't
murder.
like
I want-
the idea of leaving him in charge.
Me? Him.
The mayor.
Gotcha.
Here's what
Well,
we
I
do.
don't like it either. my only issue is if we get rid of him, the order
We'll
could.
probably replace
Did
him.
you not leave a bomb that's gonna potentially make it so he dies in his chambers anyways? You've kind of
Well, yeah.
already committed to this.
It feels like this isn't a win-win scenario.
Yeah, I was like,
It's a
I
lose-lose.
wasn't planning on doing it myself. I was planning on being a ways away when it happened.
I say that we watch over a hill and wait for it to blow up, and then we wait for the order and ambush them.
They'll probably do that.
That might take time.
The issue is that we don't know who's going to be coming to investigate that. The rune circles, we know when and where.
We can go to the rune circle. The rune circles are going in the direction of where we want to go,
We also.
and we don't have a lot of time. We need. I need.
So
we
do
need to
let the mayor die.
How badly do we want to piss this person off?
Oh, I.
There's one of the
he-
rune circles. The
if he-
closest one is like right here, and then the next one is up in the mountains.
Because, like, if we're gonna ambush people, and it's just if we either stay quiet as much as we can or we send a message.
I don't like corrupt people in positions of power.
But we also can't have anyone following us.
No.
We can't
Okay,
bring
so
attention.
Any
Discreet.
other people following you?
Hi.
Any more than we already have.
Massella, could you get in there? You know,
Finish the job.
make sure he doesn't go. Make sure he doesn't wake up.
I can do that.
No.
Can you?
No.
Wait, I kind of want
Are
to
you
though.
able to stealthily get in there?
Let's see. Let's look at my stuff
If we
really quick.
just sabotage the
You have disadvantage on stealth. You're
I'm
not
pretty
sneaking
stealthy.
anywhere.
if
Oh,
I'm pretty stealthy. Deception check. It's a +7. Oh, natural 20. I definitely deceive you.
No way.
Somehow, Massella, of all people, you're able to lie to her,
I'm
and you
very
persuaded me.
And
I'm
why
very
doesn't she
stealthy.
get to make
Trust
a
me.
competing insight check?
Sorry.
Doesn't she get to make a
Oh, yeah.
competing
You can make an
insight
insight
check?
check, but can you beat a 27?
The next 20 is an auto succeed. It's the best possible outcome.
An insight.
Oh,
I
I am very.
if I can pipe in,
Oh,
I feel like we should go while we can,
fair enough.
because we don't know when this is gonna go off.
yeah, we should
Just
just go.
then.
And you definitely don't want to be in that manner if it does.
No, so let's just go.
For all we know, it's already gone off.
That's true.
Deal. Then let's leave. And
Let's
I
go
saw
to this rune circle.
which is
The closest
The
one.
real question is, are we dealing with the rune circles? We kind of have like 3 things going on, including his thing and
We'll go-
the box thing and
and my thing.
We have
his
more
thing. Like,
things.
what
We've
can,
got a lot of
what
stuff.
do we want to deal with?
What's his?
We could go to Miss Watch.
Seems like the rune circles might be connected to both me and Aurora and Alura, and maybe
And the ruins are really just outside of town.
So we do want to deal with the rune circles.
Yeah.
Alora
And it's
looks
right
over
here.
at Aurora goes, I'm not really great with spell scrolls. You should have this.
Thank
Hands
you.
you the scroll she stole. It is a 9th level spell on the scroll,
Yeah.
nice.
and it
Send a little
is-
love over here, mate.
No.
So what the scroll
Why
is?
can't I get a 7th level scroll?
Just pull it up.
So I can't even use
My
this,
little
right?
potion.
Oh, no,
with
you
that
can use
goes
it.
circle
What?
Because it's a
For
scroll.
you to figure out.
It's basically a
It is a
pre-sword
spell called Impervious Defense.
Since I know nothing.
And what the spell does is it is an enchantment. You use it as an action to touch someone. It's concentration up to a minute, and you can grant the creature invulnerability to all types of damage for the duration of the spell while you're concentrating on it. But it cannot be you if you're casting it. It has to be someone else you touch.
So
Very
they're
concerning.
immune.
It makes them immune to all damage while you're
Wow.
casting it. Yes,
So for 10 turns,
as long as you can keep concentration. Yes.
So the difference would be
That's
if they were
awesome.
smart, they would attack you to try to get you to break concentration.
so technically,
So
I could use that spell in Leomans. And they
no,
can't even.
layman takes
Just concentration. as
Oh,
well.
it's concentration. Okay.
concentration and it takes a long
Also,
time.
it takes
to cast.
a long time to cast it.
Yeah.
It takes like 10 minutes or
It
yeah,
is 10
it's like
minutes.
But if someone else did it. But anyway.
No one else has access to Leomans.
So where are we going?
Sorry. There's like a rune circle thing.
It's
Yeah.
right outside of town.
So we want to go deal with these guys because we think it's connected to the thing, his
yes.
thing.
And it might be connected to.
This 9th level spell, how many uses do I get out of it?
Don't worry. We'll
It's
get to your thing.
one
Or
use.
Wow.
yeah, spell scrolls. You use them.
I
Once.
promise.
How long is it gonna take us to get to said ruins?
Was it 1.5 days or is it 1.5 miles?
You said miles.
It's miles.
Miles. So it's gonna take.
Whenever we want.
Half an
So
hour.
I say
10
leave
minutes.
now,
10
set up
minutes.
camp,
10 minutes.
and prepare for these people to do whatever the fetch they're doing, so we can try to get the
We'll get to
information out
kill
of them
people.
that we want.
Probably. Loot.
So we head over there and scout it out.
Alright, let's go.
So we go over there, and then after we go to Miss
In the
Watson.
meantime,
Myself gonna need the blue vial.
Unless something gets in the way, yes.
Arcana or investigation. And then I'll
This is just. You'd actually know what this is.
Yeah.
It's just a simple alchemical reaction caused by mixing certain things together.
Nothing
It's
fancy.
It's
Like
literally
a
just
essence,
it's
basically.
just a cool chemistry trick.
Dang it.
It's a desk ornament.
He's doing his cool chemistry
It's just
tricks
fun.
while doing his not so cool chemistry.
But you do know that it's a mixture that's used in necroalchemy. It's one of the chemicals
Good.
that would be used.
Okay, so we go to those rune things.
And then
Do you
Yeah.
tell anyone what the spell scroll is?
It's up to you.
I'll think about it.
Okay. The other thing that you would note is that the spell scroll is penned by a Lord Volkvar wolf.
What is? It's a werewolf, literally.
It was created. The spell was created by Lord Volkvar wolf, the same guy who created the spell that locks the box,
Ooh.
So that
and
means.
the current Lord of Southgate.
Wait.
Oh, yeah,
So he's the. So this is the guy that created the box that we have.
The spell that locks them.
The spell.
The
Oh.
spell that makes it into its spell lock box.
So technically, hypothetically, I use that spell, that 9th level spell,
in theory.
on.
It's possible, but it's
That
only one
box.
use.
What's that?
Possible, but it's only one use.
It's.
We can see.
You think it's.
It's a one-use spell.
It's up to you
One
guys
use.
if you want to use it on that.
I say try. I'm not.
I
cannot
also
make
say
it.
try it.
I would just wait. There's no reason that we have to believe to connect this weird random guy out in the middle of nowhere who's stitching and working with a completely different person to the Wolf Man. Mr. Wolf. Sir Wolf.
There's been stranger coincidences.
I
We got
announce
other.
this.
We got other leads to follow first.
Yeah.
Do I flip a coin?
Do what you want, man. Do what you want.
It's your spell.
It's yours.
I say we hold on. We got other leads to follow.
Hold on to it.
When
Don't
those
use
leads
it.
Draw up. We have this lead to follow. That's my personal input.
Let's go.
Fine. Yeah.
Let's go investigate this room.
We
circle.
should go.
Maybe kill some.
Johann brought up the point.
Vampires.
There might be someone watching the rune circle. So we should scout it out first.
Yes. No.
Let's go.
You're.
Dang it.
Who else could
You're
do
the
it as
scout.
good as you?
Dang it.
Come on. As well as you. I'm sorry. Bad English.
Right,
there.
You guys start heading that way. Doesn't take you too long to navigate out to where the circle is supposed to be. As you guys start getting close, everyone make a stealth check.
Oh, brother.
Oh, and I'm at
Oh,
disadvantage
man.
with that.
I really hope I get a good roll.
I'm at disadvantage too.
Ah,
I got a nat 20, but I got disadvantage, and I already did.
I'm okay with what I just got. Yo, got it.
I still
Stealth?
have the cloak on.
I
Oh, you grabbed it.
Yeah, I grabbed it back.
That's right.
13.
Nat 20.
I got a 20.
I got a 14 with disadvantage. Goodness.
What the heck was that?
a 19.
Alura got a 14 and she rolled a 2.
Can you hand me some of the candies behind you?
Oh, I guess.
I got a 13 on disadvantage.
Never mind, it's a 31 because I forgot
Thank you.
about that.
Gosh.
Anyway,
I got a
That's a
nat
character.
one.
you got a 1.
I fly
It's just
into
the
it.
guy we're about to
Okay.
shank.
So
Screams loudly and I gets impaled.
there's enough nat 20s that I'll say it offsets it. You guys managed to creep up in the woods fairly close to where the circle is, and you can see that there does appear to be someone who is like
Uh-huh.
standing guard in front of it. They are very clearly kind of like trying to stay hidden a little bit, but you are able to notice them. This person is extremely pale, is wearing what looks to be like a breastplate, and then there is one of the lockets of a member of the Order of the Blood Rose.
Can I take this one?
You know what? Is it the only one?
There's only one person.
Can I take this one? You can say no.
Grenade!
I was gonna say feel free to say no. That's me hinting at something.
There's only one, I guess. Go ahead.
Kill him.
I just walk up to him.
Oh my god.
I pretend to be drunk.
I regret this.
I was saying you can say no.
I regret
I
this.
pretend to be drunk going up to him.
Pretend.
Oh, mate. I have a deception of 7. I think I got there.
I don't think you need to.
I got
show
a
me.
natural 20. Again.
You got a 27.
Are you
but
not
it's
sure you're
seven.
not throwing your 2021s?
No, he saw it too. I walk up to him. Hey, wait, I'm lost. Can you point me towards the village?
The village.
He licks his lips.
Oh no! It's
You
gonna
just said
die.
It's that way, my friend.
When he points, does he look away from me?
No.
Well, that ruined
Bite
my
him
plan.
first. Bite him first.
I'm gonna hold and actually
Make
cast levitate when
Bite.
I see him move
Confuse
on.
him and
His
bite him.
hand is on like his short sword on his side.
Sorry, he has a necklace. You say?
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
gonna kill Calvin.
As I move my hand to point in the direction. Oh, you mean that way? I use catapult on his necklace to throw him to the ground.
Great.
I'm trying to think. What is the save for?
He's
Yeah. What's the?
Would that be strength or damage?
Oh, it's there. The save for.
I don't think there is a
spell.
save.
Pull up that
Oh,
spell.
Dex 13 save.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. You gotta be cracked.
I'm just getting a stat block real fast.
With a probably a vampire with dex. That's probably not.
Oh!
Fish?
Smart
It's
with
dex
these
save.
things.
Okay, so it's a dex save.
Yeah.
It's a 1.
Oh yes, baby.
You got him?
They catapulted him 6 feet under and buried this kid. No, we're good. We're good.
No,
go
go
ahead.
towards me.
So this is gonna be treated like.
Tilt it down
little
just a
bit.
bit.
So this is gonna get treated like a critical hit
There we go.
because that's a 1.
fine.
So
3d8 damage.
He's just gonna murder.
you're
this
catapulting
thing.
him towards the ground though, right? You're like
I'm catapulting the
pulling
necklace, but the necklace pulls him.
forward. Yeah, so you're pulling it down. So I'm not gonna say that it really does damage. I'm gonna say that it flattens him onto the ground because it catches him off guard. It kind of makes him hit his face on the ground. So we will take a little bit of damage, just like a D10.
Nice.
9.
7.
Okay. So
Well,
7
it's a
points of
critical
damage
hit.
to him,
If it was
which would
critical.
be 14 points.
But
of
it's not
damage.
doing damage to him. Technically, it's
Okay.
Smashes the necklace and he just dies.
Oh yeah, did we confirm that the necklaces are like the life force?
Yeah.
Did we?
I don't
No,
remember.
I
that
don't
was,
remember
I was gonna say, I don't
that
know.
was
That never
months ago
happened.
now,
Nope.
so
I
don't
think we
remember.
more or less did.
So yeah, you slam his face to the ground, and he's kind of stunned. You see him like standing up for a second,
And then in that
you
moment,
have the ability to take a turn.
I was gonna say, can I just lunge at him and just start choking?
The man doesn't
You
need
can
to
you
breathe.
can try.
You can certainly try.
Seeing that he's trying to.
A 4.
You like jump on him and you start choking him, and he's like not stopping you, and he goes,
Yeah. Seeing.
"You're aware I don't need to breathe, right?"
I punch him. Fort is a strength check, I would assume.
Just
Normal attack.
Oh my
unarmed
god.
attack.
14.
You punch him, and he goes, and like bends your fist out of
Does
the
he have
way.
advantage because he's prone technically?
I am on
Melee
top
attack?
of him at this point.
Roll with advantage.
Any
No.
Worse.
Never mind.
Yeah, he catches your fist and kind of like stands up as he's holding it. He goes, "My turn," and punches you back.
Right, that's levitate as he goes to strike.
Okay, roll for.
It says saving throw, Constitution.
had such a good start to this.
We're just watching you.
I debated
around
at the
in
beginning my
the
go
dice.
out,
So
but I
Constitution
just
saving
kind of
throw.
want to watch
14?
this go out.
That fails.
See how
Save
well
DC.
it goes.
15.
Basic
So yeah, he's
knowledge
20 feet up in the air.
He starts levitating, and as he does, he like manages to like scratch your face as he goes up. Because well, I'm assuming because it's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that's right. I'm just gonna let it hit.
Okay.
What's that?
So you will take
That's like 20 damage. I'm gonna try to.
10 points of slashing damage,
Yeah, that's fine.
or sorry, bludgeoning damage, as he starts getting like pulled up in the air, and he's like, he's like, what devilry is this?
Oh,
And then, can Aurora see this guy?
Yeah, he's
I think
floating
we can
20
all,
feet
we're
up in
just
the
all
air.
watching.
Can I take a shot or something?
Go ahead.
Feel a little something funky? A little funky fresh, is that okay, Mr.
Kill him.
Mr. Liam?
Go ahead.
Kill him.
Need something that's radiant. Which I'm pretty sure. These are prepared ones. Let's see.
Were we planning on interrogating this guy?
No.
So
I was planning on killing this guy.
So guiding bolt.
That was what I'm asking.
So guiding bolt is
You want to?
It'd probably be a smart thing to do.
Oh,
What I
fine.
can advance
Probably be
because
smart
this
so
is
that we know when the next person is supposed to
Not
come.
necessarily. No.
Yeah.
So he's being held in
Well,
the air.
what's the conditions of levitation that it applies to?
He's stuck floating 20 feet in the air. He can only move if he pushes off something
Okay.
or pulls on something.
Any?
And yeah, that's that. Concentration 10 minutes.
Okay.
He doesn't get to save against it again.
Okay.
Not that I'm seeing.
So he's just floating up there?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
So there's no advantages or disadvantages for attacks.
But
God dang it.
Drop
but
something there.
we have 10 minutes to talk to him.
All right.
I see.
So
And then we can kill him.
So tie a rope to an arrow, hit it in him, pull him down just enough that he can talk to us, but he can't like reach us.
We are 20 feet.
Yeah.
He's only 20 feet.
Yeah, 20 feet. He's back.
and he's up
Really
there,
high.
but I was thinking about just shoving a level 2 guiding bolt and just.
We
We
kinda
need
need
to, we
him.
probably
need to talk to him, right?
first.
All right, just for funsies, Aurora's gonna take a shot.
Go ahead. Don't hurt
and
him.
she's gonna do the minus 5,
So the sharpshooter.
the sharpshooter.
I'm sorry about your chip.
That's a 3, dude. I'm negative. It was a base 3.
Yeah. So
That's
we're
what I
just
said,
at 4
sorry.
total.
Or total, that's gonna miss. Miss the arrow shot.
This was
The
the worst way to go.
vampire at that point looks over and notices like the group of you guys in the trees. Well, some of you, because some of you rolled really high on kill. Notices some of you in the trees.
I just
And-
that one.
You notice 10 ignite a little fireball that hefts it towards you guys.
Ooh,
Um,
can I fly up there and deal with it?
A fireball?
Yeah.
Put a rope on him.
Where they go next?
So Aurora, Cairo, Calvin, Johann, and Massella would all probably be in the range of this. Actually, realistically, except for Calvin.
I was gonna say I was up
You're
next
actually
to him.
up. You 5 though, roll a dex save.
Oh, no. Oh, okay.
8. I'm going to die.
Well, I was trying to do it silently, so well now that's gone.
16.
Okay. 16.
16.
20.
Unnatural.
Nice.
A natural
No.
20.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll 8.
Yeah.
Right. You're gonna take full damage. Everyone else
How long does
will succeed. So you'll
10
take
minutes.
half.
Mm-hmm.
It's 8d6.
It's force.
That's a lot of dice. I don't like that.
I'll go up there once we're done with this.
I can change his outfit.
26
to
total
20
fire
each turn,
damage.
so.
And then everyone
What?
who succeeded takes half.
How much?
26.
So 13.
It's not bad.
Okay.
Yeah, just a
That's not-
standard fireball.
That's
Getting
13.
concentration.
That's not bad. Yeah.
That's right now.
Then I add. I mean, that's a 19, so I keep concentration.
Right, I got recovered too.
15 minus 13. 43. 46. 46.
We
Temporary.
need to roll initiative now that we're like in combat.
Yeah. Probably quick combat.
Fine.
So
Johann?
15.
Massella?
None.
Yoshiko?
14.
Calvin? 12. Kara?
21.
Alright. Laura got a 22. And
Do we care killing them or not?
the vampire got that.
No, we agreed.
I can use turn undead.
Yep.
Can't go
Alura
anywhere.
is going to.
She's just panicked.
Alura pulls out a crossbow with a silvered bolt.
Oh, I have
Roll.
a pistol.
Fire out.
I use the pistol.
Exciting.
You use your swords.
Yeah.
I really blew this one.
We
Ah,
trusted
the
you
bolt
with this.
as the bolt collides
gave
with the
you this
vampire in the air, it explodes
No.
and covers it in like radiant fire.
Nice.
As it hits, and then she like reloads another bolt. She goes, "Holy water bolt."
Nice. I'm gonna have to copy that.
You're just like, ooh, I do.
Yeah, stole it off of a church cafe a while back.
That's a good
Do you have
start.
another one?
I have a few.
Me, I see one later.
I don't care about that. That's going to do a total of 20 points of damage.
Making more hairs.
Like you look at music.
Cairo, you're up.
You don't have to move him. I'm just planning on the
With
next
Aurora
time to
on
go
deck.
up and just hold up a blade to his throat. Like, I need to head you
Was
unless
One
you
guy,
can fly.
right?
These are basically.
Oh, did you
Just
fail
fine,
it?
'cause we're gonna kill him here.
That's a 19,
Yeah.
so I passed.
Okay.
At least I will.
These are basically, they're not full vampires, right?
This is a full vampire.
This is a full
no.
vampire.
This was a
Oh,
vampire.
shoot! I thought it was like a vampire
Is there?
spawn.
Do I know if
Necklace?
there's like bounty collections I can get from collecting like I don't know fangs or anything like that?
Generally speaking, if you can bring in the head of a vampire, they'll pay you handsomely
I
for
thought
it.
this was a vampire spawn.
I'll take his head.
And vampires
There's
are
So-
also
awesome, isn't it?
reputation you can get in the church for it.
They're like 10 times harder.
That makes sense. Just throw a fireball at us.
A vampire spawn is considered CR5, a normal vampire is considered CR13.
Ah!
This is a spellcasting
And you guys
vampire,
let
which
me
means
walk
that it's
up to
not a
that?
normal one.
I thought it was a vampire spawn.
Yes!
Super sketchy fight.
We
Probably,
trusted
yeah.
you to deal with it.
Although you did
And
manage
you
to get
failed.
levitate off on it, and the only reason I didn't have it use legendary resistance is just because you
Not
didn't
a
expect
legendary
it.
version.
No, it didn't
Okay.
expect it.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
So it's
Failed
all
your
it's
job.
only CR13.
I tried choking this thing.
Calvin is looking at it like,
job.
You tried punching him.
Calvin,
You're our
you're
one
so
human
lucky to be
fighter.
alive. You're so lucky to be alive in every sense of the word.
Okay.
You don't.
With this
I
extra
can think
knowledge,
of, like,
I'm gonna
5 reasons.
throw a
You're
flask
still
of
alive.
alchemist fire at it.
Okay, roll the hit.
I know what I'm
That's a
gonna do
19 base,
Roll
so
hit.
Baby.
22.
Don't worry.
Yeet.
So it's just
You just
on
like bite
fire.
the cork off the top.
next. Ah!
That is my last flask.
But I can
I'll need to make
I
some
can
more
divine
or
smite this
buy
turn.
some more.
I have alcohol.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Take 3 fire damage and it is now on fire. It is on fire until it's extinguished, which has to take an action to extinguish it. That's why alchemist fire is really good.
Okay. It is going to use. Is that your full turn?
No, that's one of my attacks. The other one I'm gonna
Vampires do not
pull.
like fire, no.
Yeah. Bonus action, pull out my heavy crossbow. That's loaded with the final silver net arrow.
Because we've been hunting.
Get within 30 feet, because I was 60 feet.
Mhm.
Cast levitate, and fire the final net.
Okay. Roll the hit.
Yeah, this isn't magical, so I can't use intelligence. Dexterity. 16.
That is the exact AC.
Nice.
So a hit and it is restrained.
It's restrained.
Trap it in the silver net and you hear it. Ah! Because it is moon silver.
Yes. Does it take the damage?
Yes, it is going to take
Is
some
it
damage.
D6 or D4?
D6.
Okay.
Or sorry, D4 per turn.
It's 4.
We
Okay.
gotta get Twilight Sanctuary, guys. Be excited. Say
Okay.
yay. Say thank you.
Yeah, it's on fire and burning from the net as well. It's just like my
I thought we wanted to
skin.
talk with this dude.
World's worst version of a sunburn going
I
on.
did until I realized how powerful it was. We still want to, but
Okay.
No, I'll kill him.
Do we want to?
No,
The vampire's going to
kill
use
us
a legendary action,
okay.
and it is going to cast a spell.
That was the last.
Well, if we can get answers.
It is
from
going
him,
to
great.
cast brain stun on you.
On
What?
me?
You, yes.
Sucks.
Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Or why couldn't it have been intelligence? 5.
Alright, you're gonna fail. You're gonna take 2d10 psychic damage, and your concentration will break.
Beautiful.
So it's 11. But that means
Just stand under him with the spear.
That means it's limitation.
You're going to take.
that means I can get in arm's reach.
Yeah.
Sword's reach. I mean.
You do only take 5 psychic damage. It's then going to fall 20 feet, land on the ground.
Is Daisy with us, or did we leave Daisy at the cart?
I don't know, man.
Is the cart with
It's up
us?
to you.
We never specified.
Yeah, we never specified.
So we're good.
We'll say they're back a little way, so not with us.
Okay. Yeah, the vampire lands, and kind of as they get cloaked, they flail their cloak out, and it
They-
slows them, and they can't.
End of levitate, they land safely no
Yeah.
matter how the spell ends.
Wow.
Land.
This is you.
Um,
I'm gonna cast that thing down on you.
It is now
Golden foot.
Aurora's turn. You're up.
We'll have to
So
put
he's
that
on the
meme
ground. Do we have a battle map so we at least know
No.
where people are standing?
We're just gonna theater of the mind this.
So everybody's standing in a group
Speed.
right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Other than
Besides
Calvin's
us two.
little.
I'm
Oh,
30 feet ahead.
would I be right next to it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see that.
This fire on fire. Restrained.
Yeah, it is still in the net. It just hits towards the ground, manages to kind of catch itself,
And he's on fire.
but it is still in the net
And on fire.
and on fire.
Alright.
And has some holy water.
Unfortunate events.
So we're going
So
to
many unfortunate events.
we're gonna use Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay.
So everyone within 30 feet is going to heal. 1d6 temp HP. So it's 1d6 plus my cleric level, which is plus 5. Right? So
So 1d6 plus 5.
1d6. So
Plus
your
six, because you're
d6.
6
As long as I make a
Fire.
move,
Oh, 9.
temp HP.
I don't want to medicate. I'm just gonna dump it on it. Sorry.
I mean, I've already told you this information.
Alright, is that gonna be your full turn?
Kill him.
So,
What are you gonna do to hurt him? Do
and
it.
I can't use a cantrip as a bonus action, right?
I
Technically,
believe you can if it's a bonus action cantrip because you
Goes
keep
to
your
show how much I
action.
pay attention to this game.
I don't know if we're playing one.
do either of you guys know if Sacred Flame is a bonus action cantrip?
I'll look it up real quick.
Because that is radiant, right?
Yeah.
Not sacked.
This thing's restrained, correct?
Yes. So
I have a really fun ideas.
What about
divine,
Firebolt?
divine,
That's
and
an action.
What's an action?
Most damaging cantrips are an action,
Got it.
unless they modify a weapon.
And then isn't it
well, there'll be people next to it. So yeah.
It's an action. So it's
there's
absolutely an
I
action.
have a spell here that is crazy.
Are we out of stealth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, can you check
I think you guys have all rolled initiatives.
It would be bonus action.
Something here is it's a spell, but it's a
Just
bonus
as
action. I
well.
forgot which one it is.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it.
Just as
either.
well.
Fire?
You are. We
Action.
are all next to it.
Show fate?
And I'll be next to him in a second too, because I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah, I'm not seeing
It's
it
fine.
either.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Maybe
that
next
for me.
healing word.
She's
Maybe.
just
Alright,
planning
Johann,
a
you're up.
sneak attack. All right, I'm gonna go.
Next healing word.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to put Searing Smite. So kind of light, get that light set. You know, Game of Thrones, that guy with the flame sword. I do that.
I haven't seen Game of Thrones. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the edges of your blade ignite as your fingers are going up, so it's like right behind your
Yeah,
fingers is lighting on fire.
like a
only it-
lightsaber.
It makes a sound.
The Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Oh yeah, that's true.
The paladin fight.
I haven't seen it, so I
Dude, we
You
could
need to
watch
watch it.
that.
Dude,
movie.
It's a
I
good one.
haven't seen that either.
Okay.
We should
gotta come
It'll
over for a
literally
movie
be
night.
one of
Movie
these
night.
times where we watch our reaction
Dude,
of
it's
watching
so freaking good. Okay.
Okay.
anyway.
I'll be like,
Anyway, so I got that.
Ian-
I'm
Ian
gonna.
watches.
We're within 30 feet of him, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go try to hit him.
He is currently restrained in a moon silver net, so
That'll give me advantage, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, thank God. Okay.
your attack's advantage.
14.
That's gonna miss.
Okay.
He manages to just roll out of the way.
Okay, I got a second attack
First
though. Oh, come on. Come on, baby. Alright, so it's a 19 plus 6, so 25.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Or 24. Yeah, 25. Okay, I'm gonna also Divine Smite him with this. Because I wanna. Do we care if he dies?
No.
At this point, I don't know if we have a way to keep him restrained and not get out and
Yeah,
hurt
I
us.
and I want the head.
Yeah, kill this thing.
Yeah.
Kill this sucker.
All
Do
right.
you think we can bury him though? Up to the neck like we did with the other people?
I'll bury him.
Because if we don't, okay, let me
Oh, bury him. Okay.
if we don't interrogate him, we have zero idea when the next people come through.
Oh, by the way, another added effect of what the moon silver net does on a vampire keeps them from being able to transform.
Okay,
He
good.
cannot
That's good.
polymorph himself or shapeshift.
Won't it hurt?
So he can't go into his gaseous form or his
Do
bat
I
form
know
or
if
anything
when
like that.
he would how much I can say without mitigating
What is it?
vampires?
So
When he dies, they turn into misform.
You'll find out.
2d8s, right? For one spell
You'll
slot.
find out if that's how mystery vampires work.
For a level
Yeah.
1 spell slot.
I run vampires, so I can't use
And
that.
then Assuming Smite is another d6
This is my
plus my d10
Thank you
for just base damage.
He's 900. He's dealt with vampires before.
Mhm.
So he knows he's not yet.
Probably.
Plus
Dealt with one or two.
okay, baby. It's 2d8s for one spell slot. Right, for a level 1 spell slot.
Oh,
For
smite?
Divine Smite, yeah.
I always forget how smite works.
I think it's 2d8s.
Divine Smite is 2d8 for first level, and then it's an additional d8 up to 5d8.
So I'm just using first
But I go
level.
up to 6d8 because I want to be able to fit the whole Divine Smite.
Yeah. 2d8 and then 1 for each level. Yep.
Make sure you guys are healing temp HP by the way.
I'll roll right
and
after
an
this.
additional d8 if it's undead or a fiend.
What?
An
You get a
additional
bonus
d8
d8
if
if
it's
it's an undead, so he's an undead. Yeah.
Give me another d8, honey. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna
Yeah.
kill this guy.
Go smite him, yeah.
Yeah.
We go holy smite him, booty.
Okay, baby. 10, 18,
Paladin's the powerhouse of the group.
9, so 7, 9, so 18 plus
That's what
9 is what, 30,
Paladin's are
6,
fun to play.
38?
I don't know if you
So 10 plus 8, 18 plus 9,
27.
27 plus, so 30.
Jeez.
30 points of damage as you run up to him and stab him directly through the chest with your flaming. Did you get the searing smite damage?
Yeah, that was with
Okay,
that.
Yeah, so you impale him through as he screams out in pain. And you pull it out of him, and he's going to cast Hellish Rebuke on you.
Hellish Rebuke on me?
Yep.
Bring it on.
Make I believe it is a dex save.
Oh, God.
You have no deaths.
I have no text.
Who's up
Oh,
next?
a 19.
Okay.
So you can plan
You're going to take half damage.
Okay.
I think it's me.
You will take 3 points of fire damage.
Cool.
As his eyes kind of like roll back in his head, and his eyes glow gold, like the white of it glows gold. As he points towards you, he goes, and then you light on fire.
Dang, I was like,
I can speak gibberish too. Undead fiend.
Um,
And then I'm gonna roll my d6 for my temp HP. I got a 3 plus a 5. Or plus a 6.
Good question.
How does that work?
that's a sign.
6.
Simon. So d6 plus what?
1d6 plus 6.
Okay, so 9. I get 9 temp HP. Cool. That was my
Alright.
and that's my
Yoshiko
turn.
is up.
Nice.
Kill
I'd
him.
also like to walk up to him and stab him.
Got this
Advantage on
freaking
this, yes,
head.
because
Okay,
he's
so I'm
restrained.
very
Okay. In this, I would like to include a wrath of might as an extra 1d6, and if I hit the creature,
Double smite. Both people who can smite are just running over this guy.
we're just ready. Okay.
You have advantage because he's restrained.
Should go first. Yeah.
Please keep him restrained.
Oh,
Dude.
Yep.
Well, obviously you can
That was
break out.
exciting.
You
Alright,
get
first
advantage
attack
and
was
you
a 10.
can sneak
He does have disadvantage if you break that.
First attack was a 10, I assume that doesn't hit.
That's a miss.
Wonderful.
shit.
Cool.
His AC is 16.
Great.
Next
Exciting.
character I
I'm
make.
gonna do these two.
It's gonna be Rogue.
Okay.
Inexpensive.
They are broken.
Ugh.
No garlic.
Second attack is also a 10. I somehow rolled a 5 and a 6 and a 5 and a 6.
So is that good or bad?
That's bad. I'm not doing well in
Miss
my
12,
rolls.
unfortunately.
Gosh, guys.
Heck!
Stab it out of me, and he's like,
It's doing the
And he's
mask
restrained.
carry thing, yeah.
Oh.
give him carry the mask.
You make sure you guys have 10 HP. by the way.
Thank you. That is my turn. I got nothing.
Did you roll
10
10
HP will be D6 plus 6.
Just trying to make sure everyone's like
Okay.
healed up when this guy hits
Sorry.
hard.
7.
Right, it is the vampire's turn.
His first thing he's gonna do is attempt to get himself out of the Windsor now. So he does it disadvantage on.
Yeah.
Glory, baby.
I'm so sorry. I forgot I have Mofu with me. I was
Get
going
rid
to
of
ask
Glory.
if I could have
I
Mofu
need to
try to
get rid
grab
of
a hold of the net so that he can't move around.
That'd be something you have to check on a bonus action.
Okay, well, never mind.
Especially if you do it next time.
I know.
We'll see if the net stays on.
It's okay.
We'll see.
I believe DC is 14.
Yeah, that's
That is
pretty
going to be a
Stop. I'll play
15.
you later.
Okay.
Oh, we
So
really
he does
really
just barely manage to kind of pull it off of himself. He is then going to.
Flies away. He gets away.
Cut his head off.
I don't think that works, does it? You cut his head off?
No.
He's going to target you and attempt to cast, or an attempt to charm you. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as he makes eye contact.
Who's up next, by the way?
After him is Massella.
And after Massella?
After Massella is. Or sorry, next is Calvin, and then it will be Massella.
Okay. And then top around.
Oh, wait. Is there anything that can help me here?
What spell did he cast?
His charm ability.
I got a 10, but I'm trying to see if I have anything at all that could
Are you
help.
a half elf?
Yes.
You might have some resistance to charmed things if you have Fey ancestry.
I have Fey ancestry.
So that would technically mean you have advantage on things like that.
Do I?
Yes.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
I really need advantage here.
Half
I mean, you guys really need advantage.
Hey.
I don't
Yeah.
know
We
if
can
that
hold our
half
own.
elves
They,
have that.
I'm pretty sure they do.
I don't know.
I'm almost
Fey
certain half
ancestry,
elves have it.
advantage on saving throws against being
I
charmed.
Fey
Yeah, so
And
you do
magic
advantage.
can't put you
Have
to sleep.
advantage.
Reroll.
a 19.
Oh!
Okay.
Thank
That-
goodness
that will
people know what they're
succeed.
doing.
Thank who wrote this
Yeah.
book.
Thank Kiana.
Thank you.
That will succeed.
Ow.
So you managed to resist the charm.
Noise.
By your devotion.
I've kneeled at the feet of Kiana. You can't charm me.
Man, you are just ever since you saw it.
The
man.
last thing he's going to do before his turn ends is he's going to use his Children of the Night ability, and he's going to howl. And so in 1d4 turns,
balls.
in one round, a group of wolves will appear to help him.
They're just normal wolves, but that's still
Yeah.
Ah.
enemies.
That still is going to tip the balance in his favor.
So we gotta kill him now.
Solar wind.
Calvin, you're up.
Okay. So he's right next to
I'll
me.
take the damage. Go ahead.
Yeah, if you had failed that, you would have been under the vampire.
You already died once.
Oath of glory.
You already
So
died
he's do that again.
What did you do?
What does it do?
No
What did
way.
you do?
Okay.
He hasn't done anything.
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I use catapult on his necklace again and just send him to the ground.
Is he still restrained too?
No,
Oh, you gotta.
Oh.
no.
Right.
He's still on fire.
Dex save, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well.
that's right. He still is on fire.
Hold
I'll
on,
roll
wait.
the damage for all that because it goes off on his turn.
Keep
Straight 1 radiant down from the silver net before he threw it off, and then 4 fire damage. That's the end of our turns.
So I have to roll the hit.
So,
for
I'm
him to just
sorry,
happen.
how does send HP work? Is it healing?
That was a
No,
was a
temporary HP.
21
It's in
for his
that.
save, so I'm sure they
It
could.
gives you extra
Oh, okay.
HP that will
Okay.
go away.
Yeah, so we go.
As you like
It's it doesn't
cast it,
actually
he kind of
hurt
manages
your
to
health,
like
but it can
avoid it
stack.
or like brace
It
himself, so it
doesn't
doesn't do anything.
Doesn't
So
stack.
Temp HP doesn't stack, right?
no, it does not stack. It always.
I didn't know that the
you
entire time I was in.
You take whatever's the highest source.
Yeah.
Or if you lose some, you can risk it. Maybe you can roll again, or you can just choose.
You can choose to
nine.
keep whichever total.
It's good to roll every time because
Yeah.
you could walk away with 12 temp HP.
Yeah.
Later.
Just for
No, I take out the last bottle. I think I have the final bottle that I've been kind of sipping on. So it's like a half full bottle of
Holy water.
holy water. I don't know if I should just chuck it at him.
That's how it works.
Depends what you have the higher in.
Okay.
Strength or dex.
I think he's higher strength.
If I can dip my arrow
He's a
into
fighter.
He's within 5 feet of you, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like right next to him.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
5 feet.
5 feet.
Just smash it on him.
Oh.
Just don't even.
Make an attack.
What's my strength?
Just do like, you know.
Plus 6?
No,
No, sorry,
three,
plus
plus
3,
plus
plus 3, plus 3. 15, 16, 17, 18.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
Takes 2 to 6 radiant.
So because this is holy water tea,
Oh, yeah.
it's 3d6 radiant. A little bit more
Really?
than normal holy water.
Thank you, yes, I have.
3d6.
Because it's holy water with a little spice.
Pull down.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
You were
Ooh, 11
like
points.
11
I'm not sure how effective our group is at beating vampires.
Get off.
Yeah, I mean, you guys,
Yeah.
like, every single person in the group has, like,
Radiant damage.
radiant, I think, except for, like, maybe Massella.
What?
Although she could just hit someone with holy water, too. So, like,
Exactly.
you guys are very effective against vampires, especially a lone one.
At this moment.
Metagame
This guy is very bloody.
reasons, yeah. Vampires have
And he can't regenerate because you guys keep nailing him with holy water.
vampires regenerate health, but that ability doesn't go off if they're hit with radiant damage within so much time.
Which.
Yeah, we all can hit.
So it's
Not to
like
mention
we're all
the, you know,
radiant.
moon silver net. And, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, everyone's healing.
That net was bad for him.
That's my turn.
That's your turn?
Okay.
Okay. He's going to use a legendary action.
Oh.
I've used
I did that.
2 level 1 spell slots so far. Probably
Alright.
gonna.
He is going to.
Wow.
If I
Probably
fail
gonna
this,
chill
I
out
still.
on that.
Yes.
He's going to make an unarmed strike against.
Probably me. I am the closest.
Yoshiko?
To him. Okay.
Right, 3 of you are in melee with him.
It's a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that's fine.
He is going to
Shield?
grapple you.
What's
Cool.
your base AC?
Does he hurt me or does he grapple me?
Just
Like,
grapples
rolls an
you.
Attack?
He just grabs you and like pulls your neck over. That's his turn.
That's good.
Ooh.
That's what he does with his legendary action.
I do have a
Massella,
response
it's your
review,
turn.
so I'm just like.
You
Yeah, but you have sneak
I
attack.
have
I want the time
And-
stamp for that.
You don't have it.
Remember, they're all werewolves now.
Just a
Wolves.
straight up attack. Oh no.
Let's start with his next turn.
No,
What'd you get?
stop.
That is an unfortunate miss. He will use his other legendary action, or his next one right after,
You're just gonna
to
chop
attempt to
me
bite you.
Okay,
And he is currently grappling you, so
that's fine.
He would have been cool.
Could
Everything's
turn?
fine. What?
Trying to think with
oh no,
your
he's
whole.
way over the.
I have no idea how I would
do.
do
Is there
turn.
any kind of-
I don't know
Like
if like if because I've been
can
drinking
you-
holy water all my life, that would give me some form of immunity.
That is a 19 to hit.
I mean, yeah, I think that gets me. Unless I can cast shield, I can just
You
avoid
could,
this.
yeah.
Bonus action.
We're asking
Shield or
questions.
hellish rebuke?
You can if you want. I mean,
Would
it's a
if he
normal
bites me, would I have the risk of being cursed or turned or anything
Yeah.
like that? Okay. I don't want to deal with that, so we're gonna do a shield. So he doesn't
attack.
hit.
It like gets like a little bit from his skin. Boing! This like shield pops up and he goes. Stop.
Yoshiko's just laughing back. Like,
Vampire bites heal them for the damage it does.
okay.
Or
Well,
for
I
half
didn't
the
want to
damage.
have to deal with that.
Or yeah, to the amount that it does. Alright, that's gonna stop that legendary action from happening.
That's through a
It is back to the top of the round, so it is going to be Alura's turn. She is going to load another holy water crossbow bolt which are like bolts that end in a like bottle of holy water, basically, like a small capsule of it. And she'll shoot it.
Catch on fire because he's holding on to me.
You're not undead, it won't hurt you.
But he's on fire by
Alchemist fire.
alchemist fire currently. Am I on fire?
That's an issue for another time.
Okay then.
What the heck?
Your turn.
Slide.
But yes.
Gosh dang it.
There it is.
Unless he dies before
Alright,
your turn.
that is a
Let's find out.
16, so that will literally exactly hit him.
Where's the rope?
Why is the rock?
He's gonna take 10 points of damage from that.
Nice. We're getting
This
there.
time.
I need to make more silver nets.
And that does actually trigger sneak attack as well. So, yeah, there's that as well.
Okay. 5 feet of an eye.
So this is gonna be a total of 23 points of damage.
Whoa.
Dang. Against him or against?
Against him.
Good.
That is Aurora's turn.
Okay, my
So it's
turn.
it is Kairos, then Aurora's,
Okay.
and Timmy's. Alura gets 7.
Do I shoot them? I mean, we trying to kill them or not?
Kill him.
Kill him. We don't have time to
Okay,
deal with
we
whether
need
or
to
not
stake him in the heart then.
I mean, as far as the
Do you announce this?
blood.
Yeah, I yelled at everyone.
Blood.
Stake him in the heart.
With what?
A stake.
Or something.
Why would we stab him with meat?
A wooden stake.
That makes a lot more sense.
What about
Would
a what about a
chopstick
silver?
be considered a wooden steak?
In a way, yes, you could argue that a chopstick is a wooden steak.
What about a
Or
moon
sharpened
silvered
slightly.
sword?
Yeah.
What
That
about
would do the trick too.
Same difference.
Cut his head off.
But the vampires will be paralyzed if they have a wooden stake in their heart. I mean, I think anyone would be shocked by that. So
But specifically.
I flip my hand axe around. I'm gonna use that. Like
Just
the
the
blood. The
blood.
blood.
don't have.
You're just gonna
Could
do
I
it. It's just gonna,
find something on the ground big enough to be a wooden stake and just
It'd take a while to turn it into one, but you could.
I'm a master woods carvesman.
Yeah.
Take a turn, just
You could have probably taken an entire turn.
Might as well. We kind of did it.
yeah. Pull out a dagger, grab a stick, and just carve out one rude wooden stake.
That's gonna be your full turn?
I love
Can
that
I
got you.
toss it to Johann?
Sure.
Johann,
what?
I pick up a piece of wood, carve out a wooden stake, and toss it to you.
I really want to do
I
my
try to
job.
catch it. I guess. I don't know.
Aurora.
I wanna hear
So,
what that
Aurora, you were up.
Okay.
It's so stupid. It's not even funny.
I was
He's not
gonna
restrained,
turn
is he?
my hand axe around
No,
and stab
he's
him.
got a hold of me right now, so I'm
It's
restrained.
it's not sharp.
It's
It's just gonna. Oh.
Alright, Aurora.
Oh, no, you can tag and hold him.
You can
But
shoot
it'll
around.
hurt.
No,
No.
he's just holding on to her.
Just holding on to her.
Yeah, it's not
Basically,
really
Just
think
bad.
it's
imagine he's trying to take a bite out of the
Is
neck.
he
Freaking curved bow arrow.
at
You can do it.
disadvantage because he's grappling
Guiding
her?
Alright,
Not
so let's do it.
necessarily.
She's expendable.
Shoot him!
Thanks. It's fine, guys. I'm dead once. I can come back.
Yeah, let's do a
Vampire.
little.
Yeah, come on, we've all died, haven't we?
I have removed.
Let's
Guys, let's
do-
use forbidden fire.
Let's do a level
We're good.
9 guidance.
3. Level 3 guiding bolt.
Okay.
Why not? That's why. See, that's why I didn't want to do it because it's just I roll a 4. You know, I get an 8 total, and then my turn's
So-
there.
Because he is grappling, technically he's also restrained at the moment.
So it.
So you do have advantage on the attack.
One more
And then this
time.
roll's gonna be a 5.
No, stop.
Plus
Yes.
Stop it! We're wasting.
And it's 9.
Yeah, it's gonna be a miss.
And then my turn's over.
Should have used my dice.
It is
Stop, stop.
I need a dice that's like mostly 20s.
you. Johann's turn.
Dang it!
I'm gonna
You're right after him though.
I'm gonna
Miss, please. I want to stab him with the chopstick.
I'm gonna cut his head off.
You have the wooden
What do you
stake.
say about
Oh
this?
right.
Yeah.
Divine Smite, staking him.
I'll do it.
Divine Stake.
It won't.
What?
It won't kill him. It'll paralyze him.
That's fine. And then I'll cut his
If
head
you
off.
do it and then she does it, that'll
Double
kill.
paralyzed.
Well, I got 2 attacks. I paralyze him. I'll
Go
cut his
ahead,
head off.
come on, let's go.
So what's the attack for the stick?
Just be an improvised weapon.
Yep. So it's improvised, so it's strength and a D4,
Strength.
and then
and
you're
a
not
D4.
proficient with it.
No.
So it's just whatever you roll with your.
So you're
strength
straight
damage.
up is what it is.
Just that plus strength.
No.
You're rolling to hit. What do you get?
7.
7. Yep. You strike at him, and kind of because of the angle that you bring it down on him, it hits and kind of turns and cracks and breaks against him.
And then I'm just gonna be like, screw it.
Oh my gosh.
An unnatural 20,
Right.
and I'm gonna
Divine slap.
pretty much.
Divine pebble.
You're just gonna like hit him with like
Michael.
the jagged like chunk of wood in your hand now.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Alright, divine smite this.
She's dying.
bro.
Okay.
The base damage of your piece of wood is a D4.
D4. Okay, and I'm gonna use a level 2 spell slot to do divine smite. So I get
48 total.
48.
What are you using for this?
The
Divine
stake. Well, I was
Oh,
I
sorry.
was trying to use my sword.
I mean, if you wanted to hit him with your sword, you can.
That's what I was going for.
Okay. You just drop the stick on the ground, grab
Yeah.
your sword, and hit him. Okay.
So then, here's my D10. Where'd it go? Where's my D10? There's my D10. Okay, and then I still get.
Bonus action was to switch to the sword. So
Yeah.
It'll be done.
probably.
Yes.
Yeah. Good turn.
So I got 3, and then I get an extra one, right? Because
Mhm.
divine smite. I also have a silvered sword. I don't remember what does that do. It just makes it so I can't.
Bypasses immunities.
Never mind.
Because it wasn't moon silver, it was just silvered.
Yeah, it's moon silvered.
Was it moon?
Yeah, I'm moon silvered. I have a moon silvered sword,
Just
but I
smack
think
him
it's the
already.
same thing.
Yeah, if it's pure moon silver, it has different things. That one's just
Okay.
silvered with moon silver.
Yeah, moon silvered. Where's your other D8? The bottom. Thank you. Is that one that's missing? Apparently.
It's 11 o'clock, friends, almost. Let's get this rolling.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Okay, a 1, 10, 15, 15, 19, 17, so 27, 3, 30. 30 damage.
30 damage.
Again.
Alright.
Oh, shit. No, wait.
Alright.
Yes, you
And that's your full turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, there.
Alright. Yoshiko, you're up.
Ha! Stab him with a chopstick.
Alright.
Kill him! Or paralyze him.
Same difference.
Alright. Let's see what's it.
It's gonna result in his death.
Okay. Yeah, you can technically make attacks. You just have.
Improvised weapon.
At disadvantage.
Yeah, you have disadvantage, but also because he's restrained as well. You can't
Oh,
so
right.
straight because you're attacking the person. Yeah. It's just a straight attack.
Wait, he's restrained?
That works.
Oh, we're gonna make a second attack.
Why
Wait.
did he get
I'm
restrained?
not using this one. We're pulling up
No,
good
it's
stuff.
because he's correct. He's also
You never let
restrained.
me down.
Ooh, I could've
Okay,
had
that's
Mm-hmm.
We'll pass it.
Well, you can use your intelligence.
yes, that's a +4. Not proficient in chopsticks, I assume.
I mean, well, I would.
Not as weapons.
Technically, you would be
Proficient.
proficient in
I'm gonna
chopsticks.
say you're
Yeah.
the only person who'd be proficient in chopsticks because you're the only one who knows how to use them.
I was gonna say, yeah, out of everyone.
So for the fun of it, I'm going to say yes, you have
Okay, but I
proficiency in
just
chopsticks.
hit his AC.
Okay, you match his AC,
No.
Natural smite.
and then you're going
And,
to.
and my one soul I have in my soul core right now. So
So that's
Worth it.
2d6 damage on top of the 4.
You won't get one from him because he has no soul.
Hold on here, friends. 2d6 and then 1d4 you said?
Yep.
Wonderful. Makes sense. Oh, I got the fantasy one. 7 damage.
Wow.
Okay.
Through the
I
heart.
mean, it is a chopstick.
You watch as Yoshiko imbues these chopsticks with power. She flips them around her fingers, tosses one off to the side, and jabs it through his heart, pushing it deep into him as it like explodes inside of him with energy. As he dies to her, shoving chopsticks through his heart. As she kills him.
That permanent kills as well, because
That's freaking crazy.
Good.
he doesn't turn to mist.
Kill of the week. Kill of the week.
What's that?
Lean in close and be like, "I'm not the only one."
Doesn't it? Because if they die with a stake in their heart, that's a permadeath. It's one of the few ways to permanently kill a vampire in D&D.
I killed a vampire with chopsticks.
On Mr. that is the case. So yeah, he is perma-dead from that. So he collapses onto his back, dead. As you have successfully just murdered a CR-13 creature with a freaking chopsticks.
Nice.
With chopsticks.
Kill of the week.
Kill of the week.
Literally just like spits at the body and is like, alright guys, what are we doing next?
Honestly, kill the monk right there.
Right? You guys are able at this point to collect the vampire blood.
And head.
And head.
I'm taking his head.
I lose
Chop
pockets.
that up. You know that a vampire head is worth like 300 gold per head.
Dibs.
Excuse me.
Now,
I called dibs, man. That's the rule.
I already cut it. I called dibs.
That's the rule.
Actually, sorry, a full vampire head would be worth about 600 gold.
that's nice.
Dibs.
Part of funds.
I called dibs 10 minutes ago.
He did call it.
Okay. Anyway.
Shut up. You two are children. Children!
Anyway,
Why
Johann's
do
the only one who would build that, being that he knows the true families.
Why
I'm
would you
18 and a half. I am a legal adult.
Okay, alright.
You're all
Take
children.
action.
Aurora
18
goes
and a half.
up to the vampire that's on
Please,
the
you're all
ground.
children.
Maxie.
She grabs the key from Johann, literally just as they're arguing, grabs the key, slits the. Well, no, honestly, just kind of dips
The
the
moment
key.
it touches vampire blood, you see it begin to like almost like suck it in, and you see it like pass through into that hollow space in the middle and fill up. And as it fills up to the top, it emits a very soft red glow. At this point,
That's what we were doing?
as it activates.
Ah, well, I very much so misinterpreted what
And
we
you
were
notice
doing.
that the nearby rune circle goes as all the runes begin to ignite around it.
That's what I thought we were doing.
These like blood red
It's
runes.
all part of it.
And you see this portal rift open across it.
What were we supposed to
It's
open
just
it
a
now?
rift where it looks like a surface of fog.
Can't see through the other side.
Can't see through
Whoa.
the other side.
Hold on, were we supposed to do that? Was that a thing we were supposed to do? Did
think-
anyone know that was going to happen?
No.
Knew it was gonna happen.
And
didn't
Laura
expect
kind
it
of looks
to
at you guys and
happen.
goes, guess there's only one way to find out what's on the other
No.
side.
No.
Deal, I got this.
And
I-
Aurora just full sprints and dives into the
Right.
portal.
Aurora goes with her as they
Yep.
like both at the same time run and jump and dive into this portal.
At this, and I just go right for it.
Johann just.
I'm done. I quit. Yoshiko walks away.
I'm like reaching in my bag of tricks and like,
We're going in.
wait,
No. I quit.
we're going
You
in?
don't even know where it's going.
Wait, we're going in there.
We're going in.
We didn't even heal.
What?
I'm at 9 health. Let's fucking go, dude.
Well, now that they've dove in,
Alright, well,
Yeah, it's okay.
now we have to go.
yeah, well, alright, I'm
No, we
next up.
don't.
I start walking towards the thing and I
How big is the portal?
Glory.
The portal across is big enough you can bring Daisy.
Please bring Daisy. We're gonna need her.
I don't want to leave the cart.
Just leave the fetching cart. We can replace
My
it with money.
workshop.
We
You
can replace it with
could
money.
drive the cart into it.
Okay, I'll go back and grab Daisy and we'll go.
No way.
I do a swan
Don't
dive.
See you guys in there.
It.
Right?
Do backstrokes.
Yoshiko, you're the only one left on this side of the portal.
No me.
This entire
Or
side.
you three are the only ones left on this side of the portal. Everyone else has gone in.
And you hear like a faint like.
I mean, I haven't gone through yet.
You hear me just like screaming.
It's just
For no
It's just
reason.
like it's screaming for like a couple seconds. It just cuts off.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright,
Nope.
well, we're quiet now. We're in the portal, so.
I'm not going to describe what happens to those who go through until everyone has made the decision and if they are going through or not.
None of us say anything.
Yeah.
We're in the portal.
because I don't want anyone
Are you
making a
re-
metagame
Are
decision.
you really gonna let your half elf man go
Don't
alone?
you know? You never put that party.
So that's you,
I
right?
think it would be at about this point that like somebody with
Dang.
Daisy and the car like
I don't trust it.
I'm going to
You're in the portal, right?
I'm going to
What?
tell
You're
this
in
is
the
the
portal,
second
right?
time
I'm already
she's
in.
endangered the
Don't
party
say
by
anything.
running off by
Johan's
herself.
already jumped in.
I'm already
Don't
in.
So
say
it's
anything.
you two and Cairo.
No, you're already in.
No, sorry.
I went to go grab the car and
Yeah.
I'm like
This is the second time you've done this.
So 4 people have jumped in.
the werewolves.
Bet you killed me.
We've worked with less information before.
You're just gonna start
We all have a higher chance to survive if we all go in together. Let's be honest.
You guys are gonna give me more white hairs.
Feathers, not hairs. Feathers.
I have both. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
I did not know that. My bad.
I mean, feathers are made out of hair. You go back far enough.
Oh my gosh.
You're
Join
still will
us.
be the last person to go in. I'll just say that now.
Des is like, Massella was gonna be the last person to go in. Go in together.
I love that Aurora.
We,
was
Get
if
a
we
ton of
fly, just put my hand in. If we fly
I'm just-
through, we should
I'm
be
like-
fine. I have prepared an action.
Daisy comes over and just nudges you guys in.
I'm like, we're going in, so
For connect. I prepared an action to cast Solar Wind on the first thing that isn't a member of the party.
Okay.
Whoa, that's like Star War.
Right.
I think we're already in.
Right.
We're
You
going.
watch as he drives the cart in, and they you hear Mechanical and it just comes off.
The whole car.
I have feather fall prepared over. We'll see if the cart
You
looks
two going through?
Yeah, I think they jump through together.
Alright, you two jump in
Come on,
together.
guys.
Honestly,
That's
out
a
of
choice
all of
anymore.
us, you two are the one with wings.
You two jump in together, and you
Fly
feel
away.
yourself beginning to plummet as you become almost weightless and
Knew it was a bad
fall for several seconds, falling through the sea of mist. You plummet down, 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 and that's where we're gonna end for today.
Yeah.
Frick
I love
you!
it. I love
I
it.
feel about you right now. Frick you.
Like and
Alright, here's the
subscribe.
thing though. You guys do get to level up.
Don't forget.
Okay.
Yeah, you are going to need it.
Boy.
Hey!
Okay.
Drink Moxie!
Like and subscribe. Have a good night, you
No.
lovely people.
I quit.
This was a mistake.
Goodbye.
Moxie!